Alright, let's go. I guess we'll just chill for... Oh, you back? Alright, good.
I'm here for the time being. I'm just going to get your link and send it out.
Yeah, retweet. Yeah, be birds that repeat things that birds say. Yeah.
Yes.
That's how it works, right? Oh God. Whew. That was I avoided that. That could have been bad. All right. Okay. I am ready, Freddy. Everybody else good? You more or less caught up, Fairlight? You need a little more time.
I think I'm good enough that we can go. I'll just be filling in the rest as we go, but I remember most of it.
Okay, cool beans. Cool beans.
Well, how do I quickly jump to... It's connect to server, isn't it? And then direct.
Yeah, yeah. Connect to server and then direct. Sweet. And all of your information should be saved.
Wonderful!
Actually, 15 seconds. Literally 15 seconds.
15 seconds. Literally.
14. 13.
15 seconds.
3, 2, 1. He's late.
Kick his ass.
Count them. 15. 15 seconds. Minus 50 DKP.
My God.
More dots. All right, we're good. We're good.
Sorry, we already replaced you.
Too slow. Feels bad. Okay. All right. Are we good? We good to go? All right, let's go. All right. So, last time on Saints of the Street, our heroes?
Question mark?
Sure, our heroes. Our heroes just met the half-father of Bleak, who is the Shadow Lord, the Master of Thieves, whatever titles you wish to give him, whatever accolades you find appropriate, and has tasked our heroes with performing a job for him. In exchange, he promises them their heart's desire if they continue to do these jobs, and having little recourse, as their only fates were to spend their time in Devil's Rest prison, they, for perhaps their own reasons, decided to aid him. Which led to a wild night in the inn. I believe Regret passed out after getting slammed hard by Dwarven Ale. I assume Vorgrim snickered about it, and Brog ate everyone else's food. I believe is where we left off specifically.
That is what I recall.
Yeah. Okay. So we.
Shouldn't have drank the second one, man.
It's the second one that gets
I was lucky.
I was
greedy. Lucky enough getting the first mug down as an elf.
He got greedy. Listen, he got greedy.
Elf boy can hold his liquor once. All right, he can't do it twice. Pretty much, elves should adhere to a code where it's one and done. You know, every elf should have that on their fucking
one and done. Oh man. Speaking of
at level 8, can instead of getting a feat or a ability score increase, can I just take a proficiency in Constitution saving throws for alcohol?
Just
like specifically, that's it.
Not shaming himself
versus the effects of alcohol. Receive a +2 to the roll.
Oh man, that would be intense. Speaking of one and done and other things that are also done. I wonder how many times Vorgrim will say that he is done this session. I'm banking on twice. We'll see, though. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
Come
what may.
Come what may. All right, so let's get into this thing. There is an announcement I think that is prudent to bring up. I believe it is still the intention that we will have a fourth person joining, and I believe that we are bringing in your friend Kiwo. Kiwo?
That is the plan, yeah.
Kiwo? Yeah.
I don't see. I thought after I introduced you two on Twitter that you two had like immediately talked and sorted that out, but now I'm finding out that like I guess neither of you ever actually made contact.
I sent her like 4 messages, dude.
She said that she got messages from you, but they were like 5 a.m. her time, so she hadn't had a chance to respond yet, or something.
I mean, it's fine as long as we talk about it. Just
at any rate, I know that she's not available till after now the 9th. She initially said the 2nd, but then she said now the 9th, and after that she should be open. So it'll be a few weeks. So
that's fine.
Just be 3 for now, I guess.
As long as we got a 4th one, so this is a nice cube, not an L. That's what we need. We need a square.
No one wants an L.
No one wants an L, because that stands for loser and
loser.
Lyme disease.
Loser. Exactly.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. You awake to the sounds of morning within the inn. You can hear the sizzling of bacon, the crackle of the fire, and patrons that perhaps had too much to drink groaning at everybody else's groaning. It's a constant cacophony of misery that produces itself. Speaking of hangovers, Galathio, you awaken in a small, not really that dirty room, rolled over onto the floor, as the bed was not a fair companion in the night.
Okay. I guess I'm going to check my belongings and make sure that they're all there, because I remember passing out downstairs, so I guess someone carried me up here.
As you check your belongings, you do not find them, because they are neatly stacked on a table nearby. You also see that someone changed your shirt, and you see a vomit-stained shirt that you once had on.
Yeah, that was a great night. Ugh. Actually, I'm just going to roll over and go back to sleep on the floor for a few minutes.
Fair enough. 5 more minutes. Vorgrim. Not much changes when your eyes are closed versus being open, for the hollowed black sockets that they are contained within shadow out any real recollection of your vision.
Where do I awaken in my room, or
sorry, I didn't move your tokens. Hold on.
You awaken in my bed.
Oh God!
Oh, excellent.
Oh no! Oh, okay, if that's what you want. Hold on, put him on the floor.
Does that mean Galathril has like a really sore asshole?
Probably.
That seems inappropriate.
Look, if that's what you guys want to
No.
Okay.
We're not adding flavor like that.
I mean, that would be pretty spicy, all things considered. Okay, do you want to be in his room, or should I move you over here? Like, what do you...
Can I say that I woke, because this is what I would do.
All right, you tell me what happens.
Because of his, Vorgrim, he doesn't sleep very often, as in my,
Far too edgy for sleep.
Far too edgy for sleep.
Sleeping is too normal.
But I awakened just before the crack of dawn, and I head down to the barkeep, and I pull out my long smoking tobacco pipe, and I'm just taking puffs and drinking a stout breakfast beer.
Yes, a breakfast beer. Excellent.
Because those are a thing.
Well, he will...
They are totally a thing.
He will provide one with bacon and eggs and a fine set of dwarven potatoes.
Actually, at this point, I don't think I bothered to learn the barkeep's name, and I specifically did that.
Yep, you didn't.
I'm going to actually say to him, Barkeep, is this your best? Because I like it quite a lot. And I flick him a gold piece.
He will catch it, and his mustache will quiver with excitement as he thanks you for the compliment. Oh, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Now go fill up. Please fill up my cup again.
Quiver, quiver, quiver. I'll pour it again. Where did Brog go? Oh, there he is. Brog. I lost track of you. Whom do you wake up as?
I wake up as... Well, let me...
Ooh, we're going to roll some dice.
Yeah. I decided to... When he wakes up, he has to roll... Oh, right, it's over here. He is Arcadum. So, through the night, my companions would be lucky if they got a lot of sleep because he suffers from night terrors.
Right.
From his various nightmares, horrible nightmares.
I think you're covered because one was literally unconscious. The other one probably just doesn't care.
Arden awakens, and he's pretty calm about it because he remembers going to sleep there. He's like, all right, it seems like another morning. What? And he sits next to his bed, kneels down next to his bed, and he prays to Woad, the Lord of Nightmares, and he says, "Oh, fearsome Woad, Lord of Nightmares, give me the strength to take from those that I wish without getting caught, to suppress the evil of my brother, whose evil is not as good as my evil, and the power to rehearse this better, because I only wrote this for Brog, and it's very different. And the patience to deal with that nasty dwarf. Praise be to ye. Amen."
That's a 10 out of 10.
Is this a wall? How do I click against spacebar?
Spacebar.
Is this a wall here, like a separate room, or
yeah,
is this just...
these are walls.
Okay.
Hey, look, some blood on the floor. That's fine. Okay, make me a faith check, Ronnie. A D20 plus 1.
There you go.
All right. It seems that your prayers to Woad have not given you any indication that they have been received. But then again, Woad is kind of a dick like that. So,
well, I do love that about him.
That's what I love about you, Woad. You're an asshole and never respond to me.
He plays hard to get.
He plays
the challenge.
He plays hard to get. All right. So what do you do?
I feel like Arden would be inquisitive enough to investigate the blood on the floor.
Okay.
So should I do a
medicine check?
Medicine. Oh, there it is. Okay. And I can do that untrained?
Yes, sir. Yeah. You just roll it without your proficiency. I don't think there's like trained only skills in 5th edition. Okay, with that,
wow.
Someone bled here. Not much is obvious.
Exactly as I expected.
You assume from being punched in the face, as this is where drunk people tend to find themselves.
All right, Brod's going to start. He remembers, he's getting over that morning grogginess, and he suddenly remembers his elf friend. So he starts knocking on other doors.
Oh my god.
Galathiel!
No
Galathiel,
response.
are you in there? Galathiel!
You hear soft moans coming from in this room.
He opens the door.
All right.
If it's not locked.
You see a man enjoying the carnal pleasures of a lady of the night who looks up to you and gives you a thumbs up.
The man or the woman gives him the thumbs up?
Yes.
Both?
Yes.
I give them a thumbs up and close the door.
Okay.
Would I suspect that this isn't a bedroom door?
It looks like a door.
All right, he'll knock on it. Galathiel!
No response.
I love how you're taking the pattern. It'll take you as long as possible to find my room.
Yeah, he's like lost. Like, I don't wish to conquer any stairs today.
Scared of the stairs. Got him.
Galathiel!
Galathiel, whilst enjoying your fine extra sleep, there is a large screeching pierce through your heightened superior elven senses as your headache, as your hangover courses through your body with the sound of a goblin's voice.
The door pushes open outward, and Galathiel is he's prone on the floor. And it looks like he just pushed the door open with his hand, and his feet are pointed back over this way towards the bed, with his head right near the door. Yeah, just prone on the floor like that. And he just kind of looks up, and his eyes are just kind of glazed over and unfocused. What do you want?
Well, would it be an imposition to say you? No, but how are you doing? You seem ill.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start crawling out the room.
All right.
I'm crawling very slowly.
Okay. He's crawl.
Yeah, he's just crawling this way.
All right.
And it's long, slow, laborious crawling. It's not like rapidly shuffling along the ground. This is just like
All right, so you go around this way.
And when I make it out this far, I'm just gonna go, bacon, and then hang my head and close my eyes again.
This man will look down and will nod. A worthy death.
I kneel down and start praying to Lord of Nightmares.
Hey, barkeep! This man needs bacon! And, some help!
Yeah, I will try my best to, like, pick him up and push him into the booth.
He's not cooperating, or, like, he's not resisting.
He's dead weight.
But he's not, he's not, like, standing up with you. It's, like, full dead weight. So you'd have to, like, carry it like an object.
He's given up.
There's no strength roll to.
Oh, that was good. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's a strong
you should be able
monkey.
to move me on that. He's just like not assisting you at all. It's just dead weight being dragged along the floor.
It has to be like he picks him up, he puts him in there, he's hanging off the side, he puts both his arms on the table. He's hanging there. Oh, he had it real bad. I could give him some of my bacon, but I'm selfish. Got him.
Bring us pig.
Is there any uneaten food on any of the tables like over here?
No, there is not. Brog saw to that last night.
Right, but this morning, has there anyone have like come in, eaten, and left any leftovers on the table that the barkeep hasn't got yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Speaking of bartenders, boop, 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 boop. Bacon. Boop, 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 boop,
oh yes.
boop, boop.
Bring mine raw, please.
Galathiel's gonna take like one bite of the bacon and then just immediately snap to an upright, elegant position. Immediately return to his senses. And just suddenly there's no trace of hangover, and he's like staring around the room, very keen and alert.
The power of bacon never ceases to amaze me. Its healing magical properties are known throughout the land.
And now I'm just gonna like stride over to see what Borgrim is doing, and it's gonna be. And if you've ever if you watch the Lord of the Rings movies, like when Legolas is like jumping between the barrels in the Hobbit movie or whatever, I'm just gonna jump like over these guys. I'm just gonna like one step here on this, and then just like jump 5 feet over him and land here on this one, and just walk down the other side.
Strolling.
Because this guy appears to be blocking my walking path, so I'm just gonna jump over him.
Brog follows him, but he's like crawling over the tables.
Come on, get off the... What are you doing?
I'm following my friend, leave me be.
Not so much following, it's not how following works. At least he didn't step on my bacon. Alright. Get out of here!
I step on his bacon.
Get out of here! Push him up.
This is why goblins are universally hated. Just letting you know, Ronnie. You are the reason.
You are the problem.
A negative
this is why no one
stereotype.
likes goblins. You stepped in his bacon. He's gonna hate goblins for the rest of his life if he didn't already.
My
By
inner
the
racist.
light, he took my bacon.
Kill him. Do it.
Do it.
So the three of you come forward, and the bartender holds up a strange, well, you probably know what a folder looks like, or at least something similar to it. A leather-bound stack of information, and he will place it on the bar here. Well, that's straight from the Half-Father himself. Take a looky. When you're done, you can head off to Hedgeman's. He's across the street.
Vorgrim does not even give two shits. He doesn't even glance at the... He's just in contemplation, eating and smoking. No shits are given.
Got it. So what you're saying is... Makes sense. Doesn't read. Readings for nerds.
Vorgrim's illiterate. Don't let anyone know. It's words.
Readings for nerds.
Galathiel is probably going to look at the folder with some disdain. Like, oh yeah, this guy expects us to do a job for him, doesn't he? Forgot about that.
He's like grossed out. Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Well, he hasn't said anything about it yet, but the idea of working for a halfling he really hates, and we're probably gonna kill the guy at some point. But he's gonna take the folder and just kind of slide it towards the goblin and say, "Well, you're the learned one in our midst, cleric. Why don't you go ahead and tell us all about what that says?"
Gods have mercy on us all.
Oh,
He's the learned one.
As like Galathril says that, just under muttered breath, Volgrim just, by Loda, go give me strength. Just like a small undercut because it's going to the goblin.
Alright. As you were handed the dossier, Brog, or can you put your other name in like a slash next to Brog?
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
So there's only two personalities that we know of, correct, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other name is Arcadum, and I put it apparently nowhere. What? Oh. There we go. I put it in my label.
Okay. Iredon, as you take a look at the dossier, it is very simple and straightforward, as the mission is very simple. You are to travel to Fireport, which is a port city in Ord. Your mission is to steal the reliquary of Marcellus Kingvale. It is a cylindrical object covered in divine runes and skull symbols, and it is rumored that it contains his soul. You are to meet with Hedgeman to supply yourselves, whom is across the street, according to the bartender. And the Half-Father suggests that you use the ranger stones provided by Hedgeman to cross through Dalton's back trails to avoid patrols off the main world road. He also suggests that you seek out a friend provided by a map, which is a week's travel to the north. This friend of his is an old shaman by the name of Wadahek. The shaman can provide magical transport to Ord.
So what does it say?
I don't know. I read it so fast I couldn't quite get all of it.
Well,
like,
read it again slowly.
Sorry. Okay. Somebody's something. There's a soul. There is a soul contained in a thing, and we need to get ranger stones from Hedgeman across the street, and then we will seek a friend's help in the north. An old shaman by the name of Waduhek. Sorry, please tell me the first thing again. Where do we...
Fireport in Ord.
Like, he's got paper to look at. Fireport.
Yep, Fireport in Ord. Still the reliquary of Marcellus Kingvale.
And there's an orb or something that contains a soul.
Well, that's what it is. The reliquary of Marcellus Kingvale is rumored to contain his soul.
Gotcha. And we got to retrieve that. Okay. We have to go to the Fireport in Ord to retrieve the reliquary of Marcellus Kingvale, which supposedly contains his soul. And, yes. And the other things I said.
I have an idea. Why don't you take that folder and put it in your bag for future reference?
It will go right into my bag. I must warn you, if my brother were to find it, he may discard it, or worse, use it for toilet paper.
I'm going to take the folder and add it to my inventory.
A wise move, sir.
Hey, read this. You're the nerd. I should warn you. I may eat it. All right, how about I hold on to that big guy?
Give us a new meaning to I will consume knowledge.
He's just gonna take it and add it to his own inventory now because he doesn't trust him.
Wise. God.
Shall we away to Lord Hedgemond for his goods and services?
I suppose if you've got nothing better to do.
Hold there. This is a little something from me to help ease the journey. And he hands you a mini portable keg of that fine dwarven ale.
Oh gosh.
Yep. Borgrim snaps that up.
You know, we elves, we don't actually sleep, per se. We go into a trance for a number of hours and meditate, refresh our minds.
Blink.
So the fact that that stuff managed to knock me out for 10 hours straight is pretty impressive.
Well, I can't take credit for it. I simply purchased it from the finest of dwarven brewmasters. A testament to his fine people and their shared heritage. Quivering
I like
mustache.
to give him a half-cocked eye. I go, they're not my people.
Well,
And then, I gesture back to my appearance. Because I'm assuming that you purchased that from surface dwarves.
are you asking him or are you telling that to me?
Oh, I'm telling that to you.
He doesn't know the difference between a Dugar and a dwarf. He thinks that dwarves are awesome, and he thinks you're just really, really tan.
He doesn't see
Bartholomew
color.
Downey is not a clever man.
He's not racist. You are banking on his racism, but he is not racist. Get wrecked.
Yeah.
He will look at you and, I meant no offense.
Can I see if I can determine what is going on in this conversation with an insight or whatever?
Insight
roll that
can
I
work.
need to...
Insight is fine.
My insight is quite terrible, so...
That's enough to know that Bartholomew Downey obviously has no idea that he is a Dugar and thinks that he is a dwarf, and he just wants him as a friend because he likes dwarves for some reason. I mean, obviously you have no idea why, because that's just why. Why would he want to be friends with a dwarf and not you?
Right. So after Vargrim says they're not my people, Galathiel is gonna kind of put his hand on Vorgrim's shoulder, but look at the bartender and say, "Yes, you see, my friend here is one of the esteemed dark dwarves. They're of a higher level of nobility than your average dwarf. They're not his people. They're not. How do you humans say it? They're not on his level, so to speak. They're lesser."
He starts to vibrate with excitement.
Yes.
Simultaneous, Vorgrim starts to shake with rage.
Oh, so it'd be like this. Oh, whoops. Hold on, let me.
They're just like.
Yeah. It's like this.
It's like being in a washing machine. They're just simultaneously vibrating.
He's
Is
like,
the goblin vibrating for just no reason?
Oh yeah, it's just having 9 a.m.
He's just having a spastic ADHD.
At the same time,
fit.
I shake with rage. He looks down and he's, oh my goodness, I did not realize I was in such. Please take another. And he hands you another keg.
Yeah, he's not a braggart. He's a modest fellow, but our friend here is of highborn dwarven nobility.
That would explain.
I take my right hand and I put it over Galadriel's hand on my shoulder and
I thought
squeeze very tightly. If I need to make a strength contest, I will. My intention is not to hurt, it's just to reaffirm that get your fucking hand off my shoulder. Or I will break you. You tiny elf bitch.
I'm just gonna slowly withdraw my hand and try to make it look natural.
Arden notices
give
people.
him another pat or two on the shoulder as I withdraw my hand.
of course, my fingers. Ow. Grab it. I thought you were gonna say, I'm gonna take my right hand and I'm gonna slap him across the face.
Yeah,
I
thought I was about to get punched.
I thought it was
No. There's a method to my madness as this goes on, believe me.
Okay. All right, well. He's just... His day has been made. His happiness levels are at peak performance.
Excellent.
He starts to lovingly clean his bar and sing dwarven songs under his... Chad is calling him a weeb for dwarves.
Shall we?
Which I guess...
Shall we go then? I'm like motioning to the other two. Shall we go then?
I give you like a half-cock nod.
We'll start walking away, and as we're walking away, I'm just gonna kind of yell back to the bartender and go, "Farewell then. Be sure to tell all of your friends that you were privileged enough to meet Sir Vorgrim Slateborn of the highborn houses of the noble dwarven ancestors to the far northwest."
Does Galadriel speak Dwarven? Does he speak Dwarvish?
Do I speak Dwarvish?
I'm sure he could pretend that he does.
Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to like state in Dwarvish, not subtly or anything. I'm gonna state in Dwarvish. I will kill that elf before this is done.
He's just gonna look at you confused, like he doesn't register what you're saying.
Bartholomew Downey will look at Vorgrim with a mixture of awe and even more awe, because authentic Dwarven is rarely spoken, and he might have a heart attack. He's so excited. You should probably get out of here, Vorgrim. He may cross a line that neither of you will come back from.
No, I move. What I do leave though, before I finish my plate, there is 5 gold pieces neatly stacked up under one of the potatoes, and I just leave that there.
Wait, under the potato?
Yeah, under the potatoes.
Oh no, it's gonna go in the sink.
Well.
Oh shit.
Well, maybe there might be a jingle in the sink.
You know what? I'm gonna roll and see if he notices it before he just throws it in the sink. See, what is he under 2? Holy shit! He saw the gesture and now is taking it to mean far more than perhaps he meant. He has bestowed on me the luck of his beard. He will start rubbing the coins.
I'm just gonna run out the front door before this goes south.
He starts rubbing the coins on his mustache and chin. Come to me.
I'm gone.
Give me what is mine. I'm getting out of here. What was that? What did you say, Tyrion? I'm done? Haha, that's 1. Got him. Okay. Alright. So you guys go to Hedgeman's across the street?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. I'm working. You can't see me yet, but that's fine.
So I've been rebuilding my character sheet since the the mishap and all my character getting deleted.
Yeah.
Can you remind me are we using the regular backgrounds in the book, or are we swapping those out entirely for the backgrounds you provided beforehand?
Just the crimes. Yeah. It's for the crimes.
Okay, so no background bonuses listed in the book.
Yeah, none of those. Only the crimes. Or the crime thing. All right. As you walk up to Hedgeman's Steel, you notice that this is probably the most well-upkept building on Coins Row, as would make sense to a craftsman of his apparent degree of skill. As you enter the shop, you can see Hedgeman is currently working on a few straps of the helmet that seems to be misbehaving. As you enter, he will turn. Greetings! Greetings, come in. How may I be of service? Jaeger Hedgeman at your service. He adjusts his glasses.
Yes, you see, well, we're on a bit of an errand for a friend of ours, and Borg here is going to tell you all about it. And I'm just going to push the goblin forward.
Jaeger will look at the goblin expectantly.
I'm afraid I do not know who Borg is.
Wait, hold on. Are you the other personality? What's the other personality's name?
If you hover over my token, you can see it.
I can't even.
Irden.
Oh, we're on the same map. Okay. I didn't notice. I didn't have it zoomed out far enough.
There you go.
Irden. Okay, yeah, he's going to push him forward and say, my friend Irden here will tell you all about it. And kind of like nudge him forward.
Give us the ranger stones, or else we won't be able to complete our mission, which has been passed to me by the half-father. We need to retrieve the reliquary of the Knights of Marcellus. Reliquary of Marcellus, King Vale.
Jaeger will hold up a hand. Please, I've been informed of your mission already. This was merely a formality. Please do not hurt yourself.
I'm still practicing being civilized.
Might I suggest that in the future you do not spill the entirety of your mission to someone you have not met yet?
They told me to meet you.
He's just gonna start pulling out stuff and start stacking it on the table. Since you are here on behalf of the Half-Father, you may arm yourselves as you see fit. Any armaments that you think that you are missing, weapons, armor, things of that nature. I have also taken the liberty of preparing a few adventuring kits for you to help you upon your journey. Simple matters: soap, bedrolls, and 3 weeks' rations apiece.
Galathiel just begins collecting daggers. Like, all of them.
Okay. There are 10 daggers.
Yeah, he's just like one in each boot, one on the back of his hip, one on the side of each hip, one up the sleeve.
Strapped.
He thinks he's Batman, basically.
I like my elves strapped with knives.
Yep.
Feels good, man.
Orem is looking at the armors that are all around, and he sort of looks back over at Jaeger, and then back towards the armor on the deck. He's going to turn around and say, "You, human, might I have a word in private?"
What is it, Sir Dwarf?
I'm gonna like gesture at the spiked steel armor that I'm wearing. I say, "Do you know the craftsman who has a hand in this? Is there a telltale? Is this man affiliated with some sort of smithy guild?" And I sort of just begin to like take off a part of the gauntlet, essentially to hand it over to the smithy and see whether he can ascertain whether this is high quality, if it's made by anyone he knows or anyone he's heard about.
Jaegar's takes it, but then notices that the goblin is molesting his door?
Oh, he's trying to open it.
Oh. That door is locked. Okay. What the fuck, dude? Alright, Jaegar will look back, and he will look down. Ah, yes, this was created by me. That is my maker's mark here.
Right. Now would you know about my measurements, human?
Well, if you would not mind being more discreet, there are ways. Let us just say that the files and documents written on your behalf of your transport were copied.
Who authorized this armor transaction?
Well, the Half-Father, of course. Making them for you is quite simple. The dwarven methods for making spiked armor is renowned, of course. I did have to take a few liberties, however. The rivets are not of the highest quality that I would have preferred. The lining is not as comfortable as I'm sure that you're used to. But I did, of course, leave space for your beard not to get caught.
I give him like a nod of acknowledgement and appreciation. He won't say it, but he gives you a nod.
He'll adjust his glasses.
I say to him, do you perhaps have a spiked head helmet, perhaps, sitting around?
Well, that is what I was working on before you got here. The helmet was giving me problems. He'll hold up the helmet, and you see that the spike isn't quite in there, and it seems that, although this for a human, he's quite skilled, it seems that some of the more advanced techniques of dwarven smithing have escaped him. Hold on.
Volgrim notices.
Hold on. Fucking, he's eating candles.
I know. And like Volgrim notices him putting a candle in his mouth, and I just say, "You touch another thing in this shop, and I will eat you."
Right.
I'd like to see you get through my friend Galadriel.
I wander straight over to Brog.
I'll walk over here too.
I just want to watch what's going on.
Save me, Galadriel. I jump over the counter, and, like, latch onto him.
I'm standing in such a way that like he's latched onto my arm, but you can easily reach him. Like I'm not between you. I'm, like exactly as the tokens are there. Like you
just
can,
holding him out.
I'm not in the way. I'm not
I'm gonna
hiding
roll
behind
something.
him, but I'm not in the way either.
Whoops.
Oh, you are lucky. You are lucky.
What is that?
All right. No,
That's
no,
his
no,
murder
fine.
roll.
All right.
It's your
I
dwarven
wonder-
rage roll.
I give like a very stern eye to Brog or Erden, and then I walk back over to Jaeger to resume the conversation.
He will adjust his glasses.
We sure dealt with him, didn't we, Galadriel?
Yeah, we definitely asserted our dominance.
Dominance asserted. Good job, fam.
I look back over at Jaeger, and then I walk back over to the helmet. So you say it's quite well done for a human smithy, right?
I mean, he's almost completed the armor, which that in of itself is impressive.
It's a bit of that's a feat because
yeah.
only dwarven artisans know how to make battle rager armor. So
That is correct.
I'm quite impressed.
Yeah, I mean, there are you see obvious problems that he just simply didn't have the skill to overcome, but for the lack of having anything else, it is most certainly a welcome attempt.
Is the spiked helmet, is that in a state of completion, or is there still a little of adjustments need to?
The problem that he's having is having the spike remain aloft the helmet. Because right now, he is trying to devise a manner in which to strap it to the helmet, as during its construction, he was unable to get it to fuse properly. Upon looking at it...
allow this with flavor? Because I was going to... Could I suggest in character how like a Battle Rager helmet is constructed, and perhaps that'll give him some insights?
Oh, absolutely. That's exactly where I was going to lead to. Your experience with the armor, you know exactly how to make this work. Although you might not possess the skilled hands of an artisan yourself, you most certainly have the experience of how it works. You've watched many smiths repair your armor from fights, so...
Excellent. To save time, then, can we just assume that I sort of talked to Jaeger about how a spike is meant to go through the helmet and then riveted underneath to keep it in place with a steel plate, and just essentially just go through all the mundane technicalities?
You pick up the helmet and you gesture it towards him, and then you start to pick out the places where the rivets need to be realigned, the places where the leather straps need to be placed and then rebound. You suggest to use an animal lacquer here in order to ensure firmness, and of course, when all else fails, simply grinding the screw bit to the underside of the helmet will ensure that it stays in place. As simply, Excellent. You only need it to last a few battles.
Yes.
Jaeger will watch with a deep curiosity and the burning passion of a craftsman who truly loves his art. And perhaps, for but a moment, you feel a slight kinship. And
Actually, I'll do a roll for that.
All right.
Raising that S rank.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I do feel not a kinship, but a deep respect for a craftsman, a master craftsman.
Fair enough. When I kill everyone in this town, I may let you escape.
I'll kill you last.
Or I'll kill you last. Yeah. I like you. I kill you
Basically.
last. Yeah.
I like you, Sonny.
He will fix your helmet and then we'll hand it towards you.
Excellent. I thank him profusely in common tongue, and then I will actually say a prayer over the helmet to Lodiger in Dwarvish.
Right. He does not understand the prayer, but he understands the dwarven methods and he will step away respectfully and give you a private moment with your armor so that you can bless it.
Is he addressing the human? Is he praying to his armor?
Well, yes, of course.
I don't want to know. I'm going to go over to the table here and just start looking around. Since he basically said we could grab whatever we wanted, I'm looking for anything that looks useful.
I mean,
other than like the 17 daggers.
I mean, you can grab anything that you want, any type of armaments, as long as they're mundane.
Right.
So
I'm assuming he would not have poison kit, disguise kit, etc., and other assassin's tools here.
He does not have that kind of stuff, but I think that he does actually have a poisoner's kit. Yes, he does. He has a poisoner's kit over here, which he will pull out and he will bring to you.
Actually, I think I got one of those in the first episode off the cart, so I already have one.
Oh, he'll give you another.
Sweet.
You never know. You never know when you need extra poison.
Do you have files, like metal files for sharpening, and perhaps a couple of hooks and needles? And he would probably recognize that I'm talking about a lockpicking kit.
He'll hand you a lockpicking kit, freshly made.
These might come in handy. All right, I'm just gonna grab. I'm basically gonna grab all the rogue starting gear. I'm gonna pick up a rapier and etc.
Yep, right. That's fine.
I think we're good to go.
He will adjust his glasses. Very well. Seeing as how you are well supplied, then I shall once more let me go over my stock. Let's see here. You see, he'll start marking off all the stuff that you took, and he will start writing it out. And then he will sign it at the bottom. Excellent. Anything else?
I look at the the dwarven warhammer on the deck, and I take that and I sort of gesture over to him.
Ah, and he'll add that to the list.
I also say to him, "Is there a dungeoneer's kit?"
He'll hand you a dungeoneer's kit and mark that off.
That's me done.
Before we go, sir, I feel I didn't properly introduce myself. I am originally from Slime Pit of the Krasix Mountains, but I was civilized by the elves of the Lyrewood Troop, and it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Perhaps we can... All right, you fell over. And I promise that your kindness has been great here, and I will not steal anything that I do not feel I deserve.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a great honor. You are welcome.
He'll adjust his glasses in shock and confusion.
I might steal stuff.
You don't say.
I'm just gonna point at this wall. You should see what's in there.
I tried. The door was locked.
Did you try this door?
He's gonna go polish some swords.
I'll come back later. He looks mad at me.
He's busy. He's
gonna
working.
I'm just gonna walk out the door.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna steal stuff. Okay. Pardon me, would you like to engage in some illegal activities? What the fuck, dude? Alright. Well, within the packs, you also see that there are a set of ranger stones. Let me explain how those work. So, Dalton is home to the abhorrent arboreal, a dark forest filled with all the terrible things that I said earlier in previous session. The ranger stones are a very special magic item that are specifically pieces. They're stones that are connected on a chain that have runes written on them. And what they do is you use them to encircle an area, to make a protective field so that the denizens of Dalton, especially of the forest, during night, when most people rest, are within a reasonable percentage unmolested. As you will be traveling on the back roads, this will be especially dangerous.
Do we in character know how these stones work, or are we just given these stones with no reference point?
Are any of you from Dalton? Like,
I'm from Krazix.
Krazix, you're not from
Dalton,
Dalton.
the forest to the east. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, if you're not from Dalton, then you don't know exactly how they work. But their application is very simple. You simply put them in a circle around the camp, and
Can I do a religion check?
for what purpose?
Just to check out the stones.
That would be Arcana to check those out.
Okay. Well, I'll try anyway. I'm kind of the magic guy.
We both suck.
Arcadum has no idea.
That would make a sweet necklace.
Oh, that's a great point. Arden puts it on.
Okay.
Oh, now I feel even more beautiful like the elves.
I would argue with him, except that I rolled a 5, so I just agree that that is an excellent necklace.
Fulgrim has no fucking idea either. He walks out.
Okay.
Do you think my necklace is pretty, Fulgrim?
Shut it.
Efficient. To the point. Okay. Well, in that case, it's time to set up. As you approach the northern gate of Bleak, the horizon opens up in front of you as the morning sun lists lazily through the sky. You can see that the ash clouds have died down, and it seems that Bleak, although the shale gray color that it normally has, seems to be a little brighter, because regardless of what manner your freedom might cost you, you are not in prison. You get to feel the wind blow through your hair. You get to smell, well, nothing good, but
You get to smell grog.
yeah, you get to smell nothing good, I guess. That one got away from me, but the point is that you are free to a certain extent. So, now it is time to make your journey. As you look at the map provided to you, you will be traveling to the north of Dalton. So you're going to be walking through Bleak, and then you're to find Wadahek in the southern parts of the forest, near where the swamp and the forest meet. This is supposed to be a week-long trip, but many things can happen along the road, and so now we're going to go ahead and do a travel a little bit here.
Didn't they say a week's travel to the north to find the shaman friend who could magically transport us?
Yeah.
But you're saying we're heading south.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant north. I didn't mean, that was me misspeaking.
What?
Thank gods.
Well, that and you said it looks like the swamp is south. So are we heading south to the swamp, or is that north of us? Is that a swamp? I'm looking at the map.
Oh, here, let me bring that open. If you want to go ahead and open the map. Oh, here, let me actually give people the map here. Hold on, that might help. If I wasn't a complete moron. Okay. This is for you guys, and then I'll bring this up for chat to see. Alright, so if you go to Dalton, do you see the southernmost tipped island?
Yes.
Not the small one, but the one that looks like a backwards L?
Yeah.
That's where Bleak is. That's where you are right now. You're heading to the north until you first get to the tree line of the mainland.
Oh, so we're trying to cross onto the mainland. Got it.
And then you're going to cross through there, and then you're going to head north, and then you're going to head to the east, basically where the N in Dalton is. To the right of that is where the swamp and the trees meet.
Okay.
That's where you're going. Let me make sure chat saw that. So they're here. They're going up this way to right here. Okay. So, your first day, which requires no map, you set out, and it takes you a full day's worth of travel using no horseback, unfortunately. The journey is tough, walking through Bleak's wastes as the wind and ash and smoke chokes and kind of pushes in all around you. But you are able to make it through, although a little bit sooted from it. Eventually, you do come to a large bridge which crosses the small channel from the bleak reaches to the first bit of the abhorrent arboreal. This bridge is in good repair and is one of the few things that are well kept in these forests, and you're able to cross easily. The first time you cross the bridge, you come to the end, and that is where night begins to fall. As you are on the edge of the forest, you now get to set up camp, and we're going to do watches, and we're going to do a couple of other things, and you'll have a chance to roleplay with each other. So, would you like to set up the Ranger Stones or not?
Yes,
know how to
I
use
think
them.
we'll have to try again to see if we can figure out how to use them. Let's see. Were the Ranger Stones mentioned in the folder?
Yes.
Okay. So Galathiel is going to, like, after we've set up camp or, like, deployed our tents and bedrolls, he's going to open the folder, but only when the other two aren't looking.
Okay.
He's going to, like, kind of wander off, be doing elvish things, like looking like he's talking to trees or whatever, but in reality, he's just going to kind of walk around a corner and open up the thing. All right, where are these bloody stones at? And, like, go through the thing. What info is in there?
All right, so the Ranger Stones work like this. They are to be placed around a campsite within their various range, but your campsite won't be big enough to challenge that, so don't worry about that.
Is that what it says in the folder?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a range of 50 feet, like, in diameter, is how wide the Ranger Stones can be spread, and your campsite won't be bigger than that. Unless you're, like, you've got, like, a caravan, basically absurd stuff. So, when the Ranger Stones are placed, they provide protection at night, but only at night, and specifically only against the denizens of Dalton. This does not protect you against things like bandits and rain and, storms and stuff like that. Only specifically the creatures of Dalton's forest, like werewolves, undead, fae, things like that.
Gotcha.
Now, the problem with the Ranger Stones, even though they are powerful and they do protect travelers, they are notoriously not 100% reliable. They can fail. Now, it's a small chance, but there is always a chance that the Ranger Stone is either in disrepair and it can simply fail. This can happen because a monster too powerful finds you, they got marred somehow, or simply that their magic ran out. This is why many people will often go to the way stations of the Rangers and purchase new stones or have their stones recharged. You have been provided what the Half-Father believes to be enough to get you through your journey.
Gotcha. All right. So he's just gonna, like, put the folder away and come back and look around for the goblin and say, "The stones. I feel like we should probably set them up."
Well, here you go. I give him the stones.
I'm gonna walk in a circle, like setting the stones around our camp, but chanting in Elvish and saying nothing in particular of use, just to make it look more impressive.
Brock will attempt.
What's up?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do I?
Brog's going to attempt to mimic him, like try and repeat the words.
Borgrim's going to continue drinking and not looking at the rest of his party.
Okay, so you set up the stones with your Elvish whoosh. Alright, as you finish setting up the stones, the sun begins to set, and the stones begin to light up with a soft blue emanation as the symbols written in the Ranger's code start to glow a soft, shimmering sphere around your camp. It seems that for this night, you are protected.
Observing what Galathiel is doing, Would you take it to assume that Volgrim can ascertain what's going on with these stones and how they work now?
Well, the Ranger Stones are kind of common knowledge because Dalton's forests are famous. So are the methods to defeat them. You don't know exactly how they work, but you do know that the Ranger Stones are meant to protect your campsite.
Okay.
So if you guys want to talk or do anything, that's fine, or else I can move on to watches.
What time is it currently in world?
Sunset.
Sunset. All right. Can I roll a survival check to determine if there are any edible livestock nearby at all?
Livestock? No, but there should be some roots, and perhaps even there are fruit trees in the Daltonian forest. So if you were to hurry, you could be back before the light falls completely.
I think Vorgrim will do that. He'll stand up. He'll take out his smoking pipe, and he'll tell Galathriel, "I'm gonna go for a walk. You're welcome to join if you wish." And then he's just gonna start wandering about to forage for berries and all that sort of good stuff.
All right.
I think we might have lost Fairlight.
Did we?
Yeah, he's trying to figure it out.
He's trying
it's not working.
Uh-oh. I can't hear him. Man down. That's weird. He just, yeah.
We're just going to have a short intermission.
I wish I had like a soundboard to play the Seinfeld commercial break sound. Ding 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 ding. You know the fucking yeah. Oh no. Man down. He's getting Comcasted. Oh man. That sucks. Mike is not responding. Oh, internet is fine. Mike is not responding. His mic died.
That's not good. Didn't you have the same problem last time as well for a bit?
Did he?
Yeah, I think he did. Anyway, while Jesse's doing that, are there any local? How far do I have to make like a survival check or a nature check to ascertain how far I have to go to forage for these berries?
Okay, we'll assume that we'll have to retcon what Fairlight does. All right, so as you go on your walk, you may or may not be accompanied. Make me a survival check, which you already did, I think. That's what the 8 was.
No, that was for the Ranger Stones before.
Ah, okay. Give me that survival check.
Sweet.
Did you roll? Oh, you're rolling right now. Okay.
That is terrible. That is not great.
As you come to the edge of the forest and you start looking around, and you don't really see any of the fruit that you had heard about there being. You see a few edible roots, so you could collect those if you wanted. Okay, you start to dig up some roots then. As you start digging up some roots, you're able to spot something nearby, and it is a glowing green mushroom.
Glowing green mushroom.
Yep.
That's, all right. I would like to. Is Brog with me at all?
If I wouldn't have gone with Volgren.
Okay.
I would have avoided him. So I'm sitting back at camp, kind of sulking.
Fucking Eridan, such an elven bitch. Okay, I will snap up the green mushroom then.
All right.
And
To grab the
can I-
mushroom,
can I
you will
do
have
like
to enter the forest.
How far into the forest is the mushroom?
Only about 10
Obviously,
feet.
it's within 10 feet. Yeah, fuck it. I enter the forest to go grab a mushroom, I guess. Literally 10 feet, right? So I just run out there, grab it, and mosey on back.
All right, you walk out towards the mushroom, and you grab it, and you pull it up. Pull it up right out of the ground.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, he's back.
I was starting to wonder why you were talking over me so much.
Yeah, sorry, we didn't hear you. My bad, buddy.
We heard nothing.
I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk back over to and you're like, so, are you guys gonna set up camp for the night? I'm like, yes, that's what I'm trying to say. And then you're like talking over
Just
me.
ignoring
I was
him.
like, what? And then I was like, something's got to be wrong. And then I was like, oh, my mic's not even, it's not picking up anything I'm saying. All right, let me just load back into the game, and I'm set.
Everyone's ignoring me. The thing that you have missed is that Vorgrim went on his walk. You can join him if you wish. He's digging up some roots for extra food, and he has spotted a glowing green mushroom 10 feet into the forest, and he is going for it.
Yeah, I would probably be walking. I would probably join him when he says, let's go for a walk, depending on what time it is. How late is it?
It is sunset.
Okay. Yeah, we've got time. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go investigate our surroundings, but not stay out too late. You know how these woods are.
Then I would have probably followed Galadriel like right to the edge of the stones and kind of stood there watching them.
Okay. Well, as you're standing at the edge of the forest, Vorgrim enters to grab the mushroom. Vorgrim, as you bend down and you pick up the glowing green mushroom, you think it's odd because it's very cold in your hands.
Very cold. Okay.
Yeah, which is odd.
Is it atypical mushroom shape as well? And is there any weight to it when I pick it up? Like, how heavy is this thing?
It doesn't. I mean, it weighs as much as a mushroom would. It looks like a mushroom, save for the fact that it is green and glowing and cold.
The green that is coming off it, does it look necrotic or does it look fell in any way, shape, or form?
It looks more fey than anything. This reeks of elf.
All right, I sort of gesture over to Galadriel and go, Elf, come here. You might be able to tell me a wee bit more about this.
Are you talking to me or Galadriel?
Shut it.
Am I on the right map, by the way? Because I'm still.
You are.
I'm seeing like the half-father's house.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll walk over to the. I'll walk over and take a look. I'm assuming I roll nature for this.
Yep.
13.
To be clear, hold on. To be clear, stream, I haven't switched map to the next part of the map because we're not actually there yet. They're at the edge of the forest. They haven't actually entered it fully yet. Your view is correct. All right. Anyway, as you take a look at the mushroom and you start to investigate it closely, you start to notice a few things. First, you think you've heard about this before. This is used in some sort of jam, you think? But not the kind for eating, but the kind for mental journeys.
Uh-huh. Gotcha. Okay, I'll just take it and look at it and say, well, if you're a fan of visions and dreams, then this could be the key to that door, and I'll hand it back to him.
I thank him in common. Thank you, Elf. Then I pocket it. I put it in. I'll probably put it in my tobacco pouch. I'd say.
Oh, good.
And just let it.
Let it.
Let it soak.
Just roll that up later.
That's exactly my intention. That is exactly my intention too.
Okay, you have grabbed the strange mushroom. Make me perception checks. The two of you, Brog, you are unfortunately too far away.
You say it was only 10 feet, though? I mean, that's not...
Well, he's at the edge of the circle.
Yeah, way back.
I have a 17.
16.
Okay.
We are paying attention.
As you're talking with each other, your elven ears are turning and detecting. Your dwarven nose is breathing in huge gasps of air. As such, your senses are able to detect that you feel like you're being watched.
I draw my warhammer and shield. I look at Galadriel, and I just give him a look of concern, and I make a ready position, shields up, warhammer at the ready, and I begin to slowly beat on my shield.
I'm just gonna take him and I'm gonna put my left hand on his shoulder. With my right hand, I'm just gonna put my finger over my lips with a shush motion, and then you ever have your parents like wave their finger back and forth like, no, don't do that? I'm just doing that to him. Nuh-uh. And just pushing him back towards the Ranger Stones.
Now is not the time for murder.
I'm just pushing him towards the Ranger Stones.
Do you allow yourself to be pushed?
Well, not push, but like
Lead?
I guess the word is nudge. I nudge him with my left hand, and then whether he comes with me or not, I walk and I just stand directly inside the Ranger Stones by about 10 inches.
Okay. Do you go with him, or do you stay at the edge of the trees?
My posture is that of like a defensive one, but can I ascertain what he's trying to motion me to get back?
Oh yeah, that's easy to pick up. He's trying to.
Yes, yeah. I start to make my way back.
You can pretty easily tell I'm just like motioning you towards the Ranger Stones.
Hey, how about we go stand in those circle-y stones that we were told several times to make us safe?
Protective circle we just made.
All right, so you go back and you stand inside the circle?
Yes.
All right, as you move back, the feeling of being watched fades from you, and you stop within the circled stones. And it seems that all is well.
Well, there's definitely a presence here of some sort, but depending on what it is, it's not going to get past these, and I'm just gonna, like, point at the stones. They'll stop most of the denizens of this forest, but should it be a raider, bandit, or, you know, your typical marauder, they won't be stopped by this.
I would welcome their presence in Arcadum, to be honest.
And then I gesture down to the warhammer. I pick up my ranger stone out of my...
something else.
I welcome them to come face my warhammer. And he points down at his crotch.
Points at his crotch.
Come and face me.
Oh, God.
Come and feel the hammer.
I take my ranger stone after Galadriel's little spiel about how they work, and I go, right, well, you probably be using this, and I flick it to him.
I thought they were all like one set, or are they just like multiple? How many stones are there?
All right, so the ranger stones are all connected on like a chain. They're a circle that you lay down, kind of like Christmas lights. They're a circle. There's only one set that you have.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so not one each.
No.
Okay.
It's one set meant for all of you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, okay.
Ignore what I said before then. I thought we all had one each. My bad.
Did y'all find any food out there?
I look at the dwarf and smile.
I look back at the goblin. I just throw my roots at his face.
Oh, roots! Oh, thank you. You brought
Galathiel is visibly disappointed. I was really hoping we were going to send him on an acid trip.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh no, he doesn't get the mushroom. That's mine.
No, that's my mushroom.
Yeah, you could tell Galathiel wanted you to give him the mushroom because it would be funny, but he's just. Oh well.
That's my mushroom.
We should set up a schedule for keeping watch. We know that there are things nearby, and we don't know for 100% certain that these stones will keep them at bay.
Volgrim nods in agreement. Aye, lad. I will take first watch.
I require only half as much sleep as your typical human or dwarf. So, if you want to keep watch for the first 4 hours, I can take the rest of the night.
But
I'd
I
sooner
want.
trust you than the goblin.
Why don't you both stay up an extra 4 hours, and then I can watch the rest of the night while you both sleep through.
You want me to stay up with a crazy man?
Well, if something attacks, you want crazy on your side, right? as I climb into the tent.
There's a common rule that we Durgard here too. We don't party with crazy.
And I look at Brog. But I shrug my shoulders and I begin to make my way back over to my bedroll.
All right.
I'm gonna go into the Elven Trance thing and just like not asleep but kneeling there, eyes closed, meditating for the next 4 hours.
Got it. What do you do, Brog?
I go and put my head on his lap.
Oh my god!
I immediately snap out of the trance. What? I thought you were keeping watch.
Oh, I have first watch? I thought I had first sleep.
No. You stay up with the dwarf and keep watch.
What the? Oh, we're both doing it together. Oh, that's weird. All right.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry that we got me. He just puts his head on your lap.
He just like he not only snaps out of the trance, but he also like partially stands up and just dumps the goblin on the floor. Like as he just stands up straight, so suddenly there's no lap to be on. And just
God, I can just see that man. Time to enter my deep resonant trance. What the fuck are you doing? The ancient elven methods of trance shattered by a goblin head nuzzling into your knee. Oh, God.
Yeah, so keep an eye out. You play cards, whatever. Entertain yourself for 4 hours.
Oh, I don't know how to play cards. Perhaps you can teach me sometime.
This is a great time to learn. Vorgrim, teach him how to play cards, and then I'm just gonna kneel back down and like try to go back into my trance.
Yeah, open an eye. Okay, make sure he's still not over there. He's not.
It's like
over
here. I kneel. I enter my trance, but then I like open one eye to see if he's still creeping on me.
He's creeping on me. I'm sorry, that fucking destroyed me, dude. I put my head on his lap. Oh God.
So I sit down like right outside of his tent, so like my back, like the cloth flap on the back of my clothes still kind of sneaks into the tent. So he knows I'm right there.
Oh God.
I'm gonna stand up, move to the edge of the tent, and like draw it shut. So that there's nothing in front.
Maximum distance from the goblin at all times.
And then the pole that is supporting the front flap of the tent, I'm gonna like tuck the flap under it and pinch it into the earth with the pole, so that like if you try to pull the tent open, it's pinned shut, and you'd have to like tear down the whole tent to get inside.
Could you imagine him beating it down? Let me snuggle with you! Oh my God!
It's so cold out here.
Oh.
And then I'm just gonna ignore the pleas for warmth, and then I'm gonna go back into my trance again.
Okay.
Are there
Third time's
any
the charm.
trees in our camp zone?
And your campsite? No, you're still technically in the bleak reaches. You're sitting on. You're basically camping on hard slate ground. It's not as ash and choke here. There's a little bit of grass every once in a while, but there's not a tree in sight except for the tree line of the forest.
Excellent. I go to the opposite side of whatever side that fucking Brog is on, and I'm just gonna stand sentry, facing out towards the out to the wilderness.
Okay.
And I find a random patch of dirt and start digging in it with a stick, looking for worms.
Every now, if I turn around and I see him doing that, I'm gonna like snap out at him.
Like, I'm also doing it as prim and proper as possible. I've got like a stick kind of sitting all upright, just kind of poking at the dirt.
Oh, I see it in my head. Instead of like going, yeah, you're like, yes, I'm digging it hole.
He's the dignified goblin.
He's digging with
highest quality worms.
I'm gonna walk over to Alden and I'm going to ask him, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I am looking for food. I find these rations quite unpalatable for my unique taste.
You're looking for food. I gave you roots. Did you not eat them?
I am a growing boy, and I have a very high metabolism. Is that
I
a
don't
thing
think
that
you're going to get much bigger, Goblin.
But I have to grow as tall as an elf because I am an elf.
I'm
You see.
sorry to shatter your illusion, but you'll never be an elf, and count that as a good thing. And then I lift him up, either contested or uncontested, but I lift him up, and I drag him to the edge of the campsite. I stand him up straight. I make sure that he has his... He had a short sword before?
A light mace.
Are you... Arcadum said he had to go to the bathroom. Are you resisting this being dragged across the camp?
No, Arden's kind of a coward.
Yeah. So anyway, I grab him, I drag his ass to the edge of this campsite, I stand him up straight, I pull out his light mace, and I shove it into his hands. All right, you stand here, watch out there, and shut the fuck up. And I go to the opposite side, and I resume my sentry duty.
Yeah, Arden's on the edge of tears.
And then we waited for Arcadum to return.
I'm back.
There we go.
I'm sorry. Did he snuggle with anyone else while I was gone?
No, they are now standing watch on opposite ends of the camp.
Excellent. Okay, and so the 4 hours pass, and it is time for Regret to take his post.
All right, I'm coming out of my dreamy trance-like state. Do I get to experience any crazy visions of the future? Or
I'm glad you mentioned that. I actually have something for that. Roll me a what did I come up with? Roll me a D100.
A D100.
Mm-hmm.
Bum bum. 46.
While trancing, as you enter your mental exercises, because of your proximity to the Daltonian forest, it is a place of great evil, and as such, because basically when you trance, it's the same as what happens when other creatures dream. You enter, for a momentary lapse, you enter the spirit realm, which is also the dream realm in Verum. And here, this particular place of Dalton, the veil is thin. So whilst doing your mental exercises, you get a vision of looking ahead, and you can see through the forest, and you see great destruction, a broken cart overturned, its wagon wheels snapped in twain. You could see blood lining the crimson bark of the trees, and you get a feeling of pounding, pumping dread, as if something is chasing you, until you turn and you see only claws, as your head is ripped from your shoulders, and it falls in a bush.
That's an unpleasant dream. So I guess I snap awake after this.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I had to pee super quick. What happened?
I had a nightmare about getting decapitated.
Oh, nice.
Would I be able to determine whether this dream has any bearing on reality, like we're actually being followed by this creature, or not?
You're not sure. As you're not a native of Dalton, you haven't spent much time here. This is probably one of the first, very few times in your life that entering the trance state has caused you to have these sorts of dreams, because most of the time your dreams, quotations, are just mental exercises that you've developed to process things that have happened. It's dreams that you control.
Right.
So this having no control over it and witnessing something else is unnerving, to say the least.
Gotcha. All right, so I will snap out of the trance and I'll open the tent and step outside and see which of the other two is closer to my tent. Roll a 1d2.
Vorgrim.
Okay, I'll just walk over to the closer one, and he can see that I'm like kind of visibly disturbed, and say, "All right, I am awake. I can watch for the rest of the night."
I give him I recognize the looks because I too have
terrible sleeping patterns, and I said, "Are you all right, lad? You look like you've just been through the Battle of Gracklester."
Let me see. I'm gonna figure out if Galathiel feels like telling him what happened. He does. Yeah. I had unpleasant dreams, which is not normal for my kind. I feel that it was the influence of this forest.
I didn't think elves dreamed at all.
We dream of our own choosing. Normally. It's what
was it?
It's generally an exercise of your own devising is how we do it, but tonight we were being stalked by a creature that killed me as I awakened.
You didn't awake before it killed you?
No,
That's weird.
I quite graphically saw my own death.
That's an
What?
ill omen, lad.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that, but there's not much we can do about it other than keep an eye out.
Did you get the feeling that that thing could have been what you detected outside the confines of our party here?
I don't know. This is not normal. My kind do not have nightmares.
Well, there's been nothing, to my knowledge, that has tried to enter the camp. And on saying that as well, Jeremy, did the patrol go fine for me? My side of the camp?
4 hours. 4 hours, nothing. No disturbances.
Aye, everything was quite calm here, but that's not good.
Well,
I sort of offer him the mini keg that we have. I give that to him and said, perhaps this will keep you company for your watch.
I feel like that's the last thing I would want if I'm supposed to be keen and alert.
Hold on, I'm going to do something real quickly.
I imagine that. Oh, right. That makes you worse at it.
Right, here, have a negative roll to your perception.
He's like, it helps us.
All right. Well, no. Saying on that, Vorgrim does something very unlike Vorgrim, and he takes out his smoking pipe, and then he breaks it down into two. There's two sections of it. He goes, perhaps this might calm your nerves. And he hands him the smoking pipe and a small bit of pipe tobacco, and it's actually cut up bottom leaf. It's not it's not an intoxicant or a a hallucinogen, but it is very aromatic and very therapeutic, and I offer it to him.
It is not an opiate.
It is not an opiate. Yes.
Now that, on the other hand, I'll take it from him. Thank you, Master Dwarf.
Like Vorgrim looks visibly surprised with what he's doing as well. And he goes, "Aye, you're welcome."
You were nice there for a second. Careful.
Fuck off.
That's more like it.
And I walk back over to my bedroll, and I get my kip in for the night.
I'll also go relieve Erden from his post to walk over to him. You can go to sleep now.
Is he still standing at attention as well with his mace out?
Yeah, and his legs are like shaking at this point.
I'll just walk up. I'm not intending to be quiet, but I guess I surprise him anyway as I walk up behind him. You can go to... you can go to sleep. I'll take it from here.
Okay. All right. Where did the dwarf go?
He's in there. He said for you to join him in his tent.
Oh my god.
I didn't think he liked me that much, but all right.
I think it's just due to the cold.
Yes, it is quite cold out here.
All right, let's get this. Go ahead.
I will enter the tent. I'm not going to cuddle up to him or anything, but I will like put down my bedroll inside the tent with him.
I'm going to do a roll real quick.
All right.
To see if you kill him.
Bedroll.
no, I'm dead to the world, so I don't even notice his presence in my tent.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Hey,
If we have a campfire, I'm gonna stamp it out because I can see pretty perfectly in the dark anyway.
All right.
And then I'll just sit there smoking the pipe for the next 8 hours.
All right. As you rest for the next 4, because that counts as a full rest period, dawn begins to break. The forest is alight with the soft light of dawn. And the watch is ended.
What time does sunset start making its head over the tree line?
The sunrise, you mean?
Sunrise, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Like 8, I guess?
8?
Yeah.
Alright, I awaken just before sunrise. As I do I... Is Erden in my tent? Do I notice this now, or is he left?
Well, he definitely hasn't. Like, if we're waking up at the same time, he's still there, and like, hopefully, you were dead to the world because you would have heard him like, like all night.
No, I was pretty. That's why I did that roll. So I was pretty done. But if I wake up and you're still in the tent.
Well, should we roll to see who wakes up first?
We should definitely roll to see who wakes up first.
All right, D20.
D20 roll off. Let's go.
It's a roll off, boys. Higher roll wakes up first.
All right.
Wake up at the exact same moment.
Yep. Okay, so I gotta set this up. You both open your eyes, looking at each other from across the way in the tent, wrapped up in your bedrolls at the exact same time.
Alright. I turn over and I reach for what I assume to be, or where I assume my pack was, and I just touch Brog's head, and then I'm startled. What the fuck?
And
I grab his throat. And I don't need to. If you need me to make a contest, I'm happy to make a contest. But I grip it very tightly with the not to actually draw damage, but to like pin. Was this a grapple check?
Good morning to you too, Sunshine. That was great. Oh, make an attack roll, I guess.
As soon as I hear him yelling, "What?" from inside, Gallopy was just outside suppressing laughter.
I don't think that hits the little guy. He's a scrappy guy.
Okay. Well, I fumble then past him. I go, "What are you doing in my tent?"
I believe I was doing the same thing as you. Sleeping. Have you heard of it?
Are you in my tent?
This is your tent now. I didn't see your name on it.
Wait, do we each have a tent?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we each had a tent.
Yeah, you have your own tent, but you went in his.
I smack him in the head, not hard. I smack him in the head and I kick him out of my tent. Fuck off!
I have to do my prayers.
I don't give a fuck about your prayer. Get the fucking hoot! And I pop my head out of the tent and I look directly at Galathiel.
Make an insight check.
Galathiel. Do I have to roll deception?
No. Yeah, roll deception. Let's see if you can suppress that laughter.
Oh, you're gonna beat me. Unless you roll a fucking 1.
What is my deception? It's just a flat 1d20. So, yeah, you look over at Galathiel is just sitting there, stone cold, sober, kind of looking over at you, and he looks confused, like, "Oh, you two decided to share a tent, I see."
I give him like the foulest look I could ever muster, and that for me, I have a resting fuck face. This is like a horrid look. All right? So, and then I pop back in my tent.
What are you doing in my swamp?
What are you doing in my swamp?
Oh. Oh my god. Okay.
So if he goes back into his tent to do whatever he's doing, Iredon will kneel down, like facing the tent, and kind of stick his lips through it, and then start saying his prayer really loud and really sarcastically. Oh, woe, terrifying deity of sleep! Deliver unto me the deviousness to abscond with all that I desire, the power to take the lives of those who defy me, and the power to resist the wretched brother who tries to steal my mind during the beautiful nightmares you give me, and leave me in the tent with scary dwarfs. Amen. Iredon runs.
Oh, look at that little scamp.
I like shout in Dwarvish, I will take your head! And then I go back to getting ready for my day.
So, the morning, quite eventful. Everyone packs up their supplies, and, are you ready to enter the abhorrent to boring?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. You have 6 days of travel ahead of you through some of the most dangerous places in all of Verum. In all of Calcatesh, rather. So?
We definitely should have had the shaman teleport us.
Well, that's where you're going.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
They should have had him teleport to us and then teleport us to our destination.
I mean, why not? I mean, let's be serious. Alright. In the day, you start to move your way forward, following the map carefully, wanting to avoid the world roads. As you do so, your feet fall on old cobblestones quickly overgrown. You can see the precarious sign of webs etched throughout the trees in certain areas. As you make your way, I need you to make me a perception check.
Do I notice Mrs. Black and Matilda Gray over there on the to the northeast of our?
No. Don't look over there.
Don't look at that.
Why are you so zoomed out?
Because I've learned that there's other stuff on these maps.
Stay here! Stay here! Ah! Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
I got a 20 on my perception.
All right, you see Matilda Gray. I'm just kidding. All right, you notice that there are a couple of spiders moving around. Some of them are big, but they do not seem to be paying you any mind, and considering the fact that you're not dead, you get the feeling that the creeping death must not be nearby. But to linger would be unwise.
Okay. Would I know enough about spiders? Or I guess I'd probably have to roll a nature check, but to see if I know enough about spiders to determine if there's anything we shouldn't do that might attract their attention, or how to ward them off. Like maybe they're afraid of fire or something.
Well, fire, there is common knowledge about them. They don't like fire, obviously. They actually don't like water as much either. But the biggest thing that you should not do is kill too many of them or disturb their webs, because you do not know which one of them are just normal spiders that happen to be separate, or one of them belongs to the creeping death.
Gotcha.
So it is best just to avoid spiders.
Yeah, I'll communicate that to the rest of the group and just tell them, I don't fancy a death by spider. Don't go anywhere near the webs. Huh. And I'll point out like the webs here and here. Just kind of point those out. See that?
I don't know. Show me closer.
I'm gonna grab him and pull him back. No. Don't get anywhere near them. And just like stay on the path as best I can.
Okay. Make me another round of perception checks.
Oh boy. He's trying to kill us. I got another 20. Ha ha!
All right.
We all rolled ridiculously high.
Oh, you guys see over here that there are a couple of packs and a chest slightly open, and you can see the shine of gold hanging from webs.
Oh, gold.
No, no.
I grab
over
him.
there.
I grab him with my left hand. I grab him.
Do you want to go with me?
We can... Hold on. I'll take a look and see if there's anything worth our time, but don't disrupt the webs. Can I stealth or over there and just, like, observe whatever this stuff is without disturbing the webs or spiders?
Stealth check to move unseen, and you can get close enough to look at it pretty fine, but if you want to start manipulating the web, then we're going to need some sleight of hands.
Okay, I got an 18 on stealth.
All right, so you slink down into the underbrush. As you get closer, you look up into the trees. You see that there is a medium-sized spider, which is a big spider, just kind of lounging around at the top of the tree. It seems to be currently feasting on an unfortunate bird. You notice, oddly, that this particular spider is not one that uses venom. It's more of a more traditional hunting spider. It is currently cracking the bones of the bird and slurping them up like a tasty treat.
Gotcha. Now, this creeping death, so these are like spiders with a shared consciousness, right?
That
They
is
all
what
are-
is believed, yes.
Okay. But there's no way to determine a regular spider from a creeping death spider?
That is correct.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot at it or anything because that might trigger an army of them. I'm gonna try and just visibly look at without touching this loot and see if there's anything in there that looks like it might be worth risking our necks over.
Well, the chest has gold in it. As you look further inside, you can see the gleam of something red, perhaps a gemstone. The satchel has a few scrolls in it, which look pretty good. And finally, there is something else that you're able to make out. Hanging precariously hanging precariously within a sheath, wrapped up in thick web, there is a greatsword.
Does it look like your run-of-the-mill greatsword, or does it appear to be of like finer quality or engraving or?
Oh no, it's finer quality, all right.
Oh boy. I'm gonna just turn around and motion the others to come closer so I can talk to them without yelling. But when they reach about here, like just at the edge of the path, I'll stop them there. And just point up silently at the spider above me so they make sure they see it. And then say, there does appear to be some nice stuff in here, but it's wrapped in the webbing. Maybe we could burn it off with a torch?
Seeing and hearing what Galathril has just said, I take out my Dungeoneer's pack and I can take out a torch, and I sort of a gesture to him without trying to yell or anything. I say, I motion to throw it over to him.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a? Does you see what I'm trying to do? Do you nod in agreement?
No, yeah. If he's looking like he's gonna toss me the torch, I mean it's only 10 feet. It should be a pretty easy throw. Yeah,
You don't have to roll for that. You don't have to roll.
He'll just
Okay.
nod and hold his hand up like, yeah, toss it to me.
All right, I toss him the torch.
Okay. I am going to. How thick is the webbing? Like, if I ignite this webbing, does it look like I'm going to start a forest fire, or would the webbing, just burn away?
is very thick. It is produced by a medium-sized spider, so it's naturally the tensile strength is higher, the webbing is thicker, and there's more of it. To give you a reference point, I would compare this to the thickness of a cloth tapestry.
Gotcha. Okay. Rather than try to get all of this loot by burning the webbing off, I'm just going to look specifically at that greatsword. What is holding that in place?
It is held by a taut, for lack of a better term, rope of webbing that's just kind of hanging it from a tree.
It's just free hanging there?
Yeah, it's free hanging.
Okay. I'm going to I'm going to use my left hand to hold the sword so that if I cut it loose, it's not going to clump onto the ground. And then I'm gonna poke the torch into the ground, like handle first, so that I'm not holding it. It's just like stuck in the ground. And I'm gonna try and do the old like pull the tablecloth out so fast that the silverware stays still kind of gag, and just sever the one strand that is holding the sword.
Okay. Make me a sleight of hand check to do it with finesse.
Okay. That is that. A 25.
You are a beautiful man.
And a flash of shadow, the greatsword simply appears in your hand.
Smink. There we go. And I'm going to pick up the torch and just leave the rest of that crap in there and walk back and say, "Here's your prize, Master Dwarf," and hand him the greatsword.
Oh, you do me a great kindness, lad.
What'd you get me?
Swift kick up the arse.
I don't want that.
I don't know that I can retrieve the rest of those items without angering our eight-legged friends. There does appear to be, I don't know, there's money, there's scrolls, could be useful. Could I read any of the scrolls?
Do you have knowledge arcana?
I am not proficient in Arcana, no.
Then you would not be
I do have an int 16, if that helps.
Oh, that's right. This isn't a train only thing. Yeah, give me a roll. Yeah, that's right. It's knowledge arcana.
22.
You are able to read one of the scrolls, and that scroll tells you it is protection from evil.
Oh boy. Okay. I want that scroll.
That's a very big scroll.
That's a very useful spell too. All right. Well, I want those scrolls. I'm gonna go back in. Actually, can we look at the greatsword first before I do that?
Sure thing.
See if there's anything special about it, or try to determine if it has an enchantment on it or anything like that.
Okay. Do you?
Okay, then I
have
the greatsword.
All right. As you move it back. Okay, a lot of things happening. What are you asking, Fairlight?
I was asking if I can roll investigation on the greatsword.
Yeah. So are you guys gonna go back to the path to do that, or?
Yeah. Before I go back into the spiders, I'll stay out here and like I've handed it to him, but like if he's pulling it out, I'm just kind of sizing it up while he's doing that and looking at it.
All right. So you pull all the gunk, all the webbing off of it, and you see that the sheath bears a curious symbol, the symbol of a red crescent moon, wrapped in a wreathed circle that seems to have rays like a sun. History check.
History. But
can we make this as well? Noting that
everyone can.
Dang, son, I can't roll less than a 19 today.
You're on fire right now, my dude.
Yeah, 20, 18, 25, 22, 22.
He can't be stopped.
Yeah. He's a madman.
Vorgrim. I don't know how to read.
And I don't believe in history.
God.
What do I know about the...
All right, as you look at the symbol, you recognize that this is the symbol of the Crimson Citadel, one of the most famous fortresses in all the world, and specifically it is found in the northernmost parts of the forest of Dalton, meaning it's far away from home, specifically outside of the grasping thicket. The Crimson Citadel is famous for, in the final stand of Dalton against the last Inquisition from Ord, it is a place where so many men died in defense of Dalton and the attackers of the Inquisition of Ord that the landscape was forever changed. The corpses and the blood shed on that day became a part of the landscape all around the Crimson Citadel, and it was abandoned. This weapon was one of the Crimson Knights that held the line. Specifically, it is referred to as a blade of the Crimson Moon, and here are its statistics.
What the heck? Okay.
It is a +1 attack and damage greatsword that does 1d4 dark fire damage, which specifically is an element type that deals both fire and necrotic damage simultaneously.
Heck of a lot better than that Warhammer, that's for sure. Yeah, as soon as he sees the moon, Galathiel, because he's like 500 years old, would just remember when that happened, most likely. Oh wait, was that within the last 500 years?
It was not, but your father? What I'm not sure what your family situation is, but an elder of your choice, whether that be related or not, would have told you because they would have been there.
Gotcha. He'll just look at it and say, "That you hold in your friends a storied weapon, my friend. I don't know how it ended up down here, but I would take great care with it."
Looks like more human trash to me, but all right.
Yeah, I agree. That's total garbage. Why don't you just give it to me? I'll throw it away for you.
Even the humans are capable of feats of great craftsmanship every once in a great while. Rare though it may be.
Are you sure you don't want it then?
It's a bit clumsy for my tastes. And I'm just gonna kind of motion to the fact that I'm using a rapier, which is just a toothpick.
I like how he's still grumpy. He's like, yeah, I guess they don't suck that much all the time.
I guess fine, I'll take this amazing magic weapon.
Fine, if I must.
Well, I mean, you could always go back to the Warhammer if the sword is not to your choosing. I'm going to try and retrieve the scrolls out of that box. Do me a favor and murder any spiders that come down after me. And I'm going to go back and try to grab the scrolls.
Okay. As you scroll up towards... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I was going to ask if I need to... Or I'm going to ask if I... Well, actually, I guess I can't burn them loose because the scrolls would catch fire, so the torch is out of the question.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Okay. So I'll... yeah, I guess I'll just try to cut them loose with another sleight of hand.
Okay. As you stroll back up, you notice that the spider has finished its meal and is starting to rub its mandibles against the bark.
I will wait. Just unmoving and wait to see if it stops or moves.
Eventually it does stop, and it seems to skitter further up into the tree line out of sight.
Okay, as it leaves or moves out of sight, at that point I'm going to try and snatch the bag of scrolls.
All right, sleight of hand.
16.
Okay, you walk up, pull out your dagger, make a quick cut. You don't think you're going to be able to grab the whole bag because that's not really possible for you to do, but you can easily grab the scrolls in the little window that you've cut.
Okay, yeah, I'll just grab all of the scrolls.
All right, you grab 3 scrolls. All right, and as you get back to the path, you notice that you have a, a scroll of protection from evil, a scroll of magic missile, and a scroll of cure wounds.
Oh, I would like to be able to heal you better. I guess I don't know what it is. Never mind.
Okay, I'll just take them and say, well, I've got my prizes.
I think the best the path now and continue to move.
Yeah, I suppose...
everybody else got something. You got scrolls. You got a sword.
Well, you're welcome to give it a shot if you want to try and... There is a bright red gemstone in there.
Oh, no.
As he says that, I hand my warhammer to Brog or Erden and say, "Do you want this, wee goblin?"
Oh, yes, I'll take that.
I snatch it immediately out of his grasp and go, "Well, too bad. Get in the fucking path."
Wow, brutal.
That is so savage.
That was pretty fucking brutal, Reno.
Actually, the gem. Now that you mention it, is the gem itself covered in webbing, or is the webbing just around it?
It is inside the back of the bag where the webbing is.
Gotcha. So if I were to use my mage hand, could I have the hand just go in there and pick it up and leave without? Or is there like a chance of it? I don't know. Would I be able to grab it, or is it secured in place by a webbing, or what?
You'd be able to grab it.
Okay, yeah. I'll say actually, and just reach in there and pull the gem specifically with the mage hand.
Okay. Swiggle, swiggle, gimme, gimme, easy. You have a ruby that is worth 200 gold pieces.
I'll toss that to the goblin and say, "There you go."
Oh, a gift, an elven gift. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Now let's be on our way before we irritate the wildlife. And I'm gonna start moving up the path to get away from here now that we've made.
All right, time to not rob spiders anymore. Let's get out of here. All right, let me gather you guys up. Okay, so to be clear, I've got a lot more ready to go. We spent a lot of time laughing, which I'm okay with that. But I don't want to push into your stream time, Fairlight.
Oh, it's been... I budgeted 4 hours for this, and it's only been 2, so I'm good
Excellent. To go. All right, then we have a lot more time to go, so let's rock and roll. Oh, I'm feeling so rock, so roll. All right, let's go.
Well, I scheduled banana pudding for this time.
Oh, well, okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow, then. See you all next week. Gotta go get banana pudding.
Here we go. All right.
Oh, what language are these spell scrolls written in?
The arcane language, which I believe is Draconic, but anybody that can read magic can read that in that way. It's like reading math.
Gotcha. Hooray for being a high elf.
Feels really good, man.
Feels elf, man. Dude, I just rolled like 5 19s in a row.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was good stuff, man.
That was ridiculous.
Of course, the moment our lives are on the line, it's just going to be one.
Combat, you say?
How D&D works.
Twos! Suffering.
Critical fumbles!
All right. As you continue your way down the path, eventually night begins to fall down on the road, and you believe that the time has come to set up camp once more.
Okey-doke.
We're still loading the map.
I am loaded in.
Yep, I'm here now.
I too am, yeah.
Alright. I'll just look back at the other two. It's getting dark, and although I have no problem traveling in the dark, and I'm sure you don't either, I'm less worried about our ability to see and more worried about what comes out at night.
I am in total agreement with you, Elf.
The first time such a statement was ever made between dwarf and elf.
My feet hurt.
I really want to help you with that. Here, come and meet my new sword.
But what are you going to do with your sword? Oh, you're going to cut me. Oh, no.
Can we... I don't know how far Galathiel himself can see, but I'm looking at the map and seeing this bloody mess.
Yeah, no, you see all that.
Okay, yeah, so we just immediately see that.
Yep. All right. So this is what happens as you come into your own around the corner there. You can see that there are arrows dotting the ground here, broken shield, helmet, signs of a battle, and you can see that old blood stains can be seen here on the stones.
Yeah, I'll just put my arm up in front of the other two, like stop.
I try and hold his hand.
What the? I'm going to withdraw my arm quickly and just look at him with this. Are you serious?
I misunderstood.
Yeah, I thought it was an invitation.
What are you doing? Look, and I'm going to use the same hand that he tried to grab. I'm going to turn and point at the blood and the shield and stuff on the ground. There's been trouble. I will advance to the bloodstains and check to see how dry it is. Like, has it turned black and crusty from weeks
Medicine
of rotting? Check. Okay. Of what? Investigation?
Medicine check.
Yes,
oh, medicine. Okay. What is my medicine? Well, ripperoni. My medicine score sucks. And I still get a 19!
Wow.
Because I rolled a nat 20.
Wow. Vorgrim is about to say something when Galathiel goes, actually, as you look at the blood, you see that it's been there for maybe a couple days at most.
Okay. Looks like there was trouble here recently, but not today. I just want to scan the environment real quick and look for potential hostiles that might have caused this.
exactly what I was about to say as well. I'm gonna like mosey over to the rest of the path and just try to take a greater awareness of the situation.
All right, perception checks. Hold on. You do see something here. You see a corpse riddled with arrows.
All right, 17 perception.
Yeah, I see that, right? You should be able to see that.
Yeah, we see the corpse.
There goes my stroke of luck. I can't see anything.
Galathiel accidentally realized that his eyes were closed the whole time. He should probably open them.
Rip.
All right, Vorgrim, you don't really see anything coming from the outline, but you see the signs of a massive battle up here. At least 12 dead, scattered throughout the forest.
I don't suppose at this range I can tell whether the blood is still fresh or whether this is a recent battle.
You're gonna have to get closer, but it is suffice to say that you've already found blood a couple of days old, not that far away. So,
I look at Galathiel and I motion towards him without saying a word, like together.
Yeah, I'll walk with him then when he does that.
Yep.
And I'll turn back to look at the goblin and just kind of tilt my head like, come this way.
At this point, shield is drawn and Warhammer is also drawn at the same time.
okay.
I'm gonna try to quietly look around the bodies, and I'm looking for family crests, sigils, envelopes with orders, or any form of identification, or maybe rings to identify what faction these people belong to or what their motivations were.
Okay. Make me an investigation check.
Make me another failure. My map just went completely dark.
Oh, I'm sorry. I accidentally
So did
I hit the wrong thing. There you go. My bad. My bad. I hit the wrong thing. I hit the wrong
Well,
thing.
my string of god rolls is over. Now I can't do anything.
At this point, I'm not really investigating the bodies as such. I'm more looking towards the surrounding environment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just going to start talking to him and not really being super stealthy about it anymore and say, whatever did this is probably not still here. Look, it's arrows and swords. This wasn't done by a creature. This was done by men.
All right. As you look around, you don't really find anything. Brog, as you start to search through the body's pockets, the corpse grabs you.
Nope, 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 nope,
No, hold on. That's a surprise round. Go back there.
Nope,
Get back over there, elf boy.
Nope.
Get back over there.
Nope.
No! Don't do it to me. Man, what the heck is going on? Oh, there we go. My stuff keeps getting messed up. Sorry about that. All right.
Was I here or was I here?
You're right there.
Okay.
All right. Is at this point that this corpse grasps out at you, and that is a surprise round. Ugh. That's 5 damage to Brog, and you are restrained.
Huh?
As the zombie grabs onto you, or the risen traveler, excuse me.
Not to be the can I be that guy for 2 seconds?
What's up?
I don't want to be that guy, but I want to be that guy and ask, did you mean grappled? Because restrained is a really nasty thing. I'm just curious if you meant grapple or
I meant restrained.
Okay.
And
Oh fuck! So legit restrained. Okay.
Yeah, he's screwed.
Fuck that. You really got.
well, specifically, the restraint that I mean is he just can't move.
Oh, so it's okay. He's grappled.
That'd be grappled.
So he's grappled.
That's grappled.
No, my bad. Okay, well.
Restrain is like disadvantage on everything.
Oh yeah.
and-
No,
and
not
it's
that.
nasty.
Not that. Grappled then. Excuse me.
Okay.
That's
That's why I wanted to ask, because that
All right.
like, dramatically changes how this is going to play out.
All right. So during the surprise round, these zombies will simply stand up.
Okay.
All right. Now we roll initiative. Let me add you guys
Well,
to.
holy mother of crap.
Yar.
My initiative is a 7. Feels bad, man.
Time for my keyboard to stop working. Alright, 11.
All right. Anything that says that you're restrained, it's grappled. That's my bad. I put down. I guess I put down restrained as in like the literal term. You are restrained by the fucking creature. My bad. Let me just change that real quick.
Yeah, if it were a whole party of things that auto restrain us, this would just be a wipe. Like we're not gonna get through that.
We're not living, basically.
Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Let me set your initiatives. Galathiel, you rolled a 7, so 7. Vorgrim, you rolled an 11. Okay, the zombies always go last. So, Brog.
All right. Well, my turn is going to be Brog, having been scared out of his wits, feels extremely threatened and has actually been hurt. He suddenly gains the vicious evil in his eyes. His mouth opens and his yellow teeth show, and he begins cackling. And that basically he's transforming during his turn, and that's it.
Wait, that's like a full turn for you to transform?
That's flavor. I mean,
okay.
I haven't really set up any rules for how he does it, but
You had better not skip a turn for flavor, sir.
Do not do that. You can.
You will transform and then do something, sir.
all right. DM discretion.
I mean,
we're not gonna all die for flavor, sir.
It's up to what you want to do, Ronnie. But I mean, you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
All right. I figure. All right. Well, how about as a move action? Since I can't do that anyway, I'll bring out my light mace, or I probably already have it. I'm clutching it, walking down the path, and he smashes the zombie over the head with it.
Nice.
Let's go.
That's good.
Do I take any negs for being grappled?
I don't think so. Let me go check.
Only negative to grapple is your movement speed becomes 0. If you're restrained, then it's a heck of a lot worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not pinned yet, so.
Silly question.
Yeah.
So how is that a macro that's set up to both roll and do damage at the same time? If
Yep.
you succeed. Okay, how the hell do I do that? Because I've been manually doing the d20 rolls and stuff.
What's your bonus to hit?
Bonus to hit is 6.
This is why I wanted.
5.
Okay, this is why I
Your
wanted.
greatsword has a +1 to hit now too, though.
That would be 6 for the greatsword, but for the warhammer it's just 5.
Warhammer is D10 or D8 in 5th edition.
It's D8 because I'm using it in one hand.
D8. All right.
D10 probably.
Strength is 5.
Strength is 17.
17 says +3. Okay. All right. There you go. There should be an attack macro on your selection window. Do you have your selection window up?
I do indeed. I've got damage and healing, right?
Do you not see the one that says hammer attack?
I don't. Do I have to restart?
Click off and then click back on. Click off your token and click back on.
Yes. Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Okay, just go ahead and click that whenever you want to attack. I'm making your great sword one now.
Could you also do a grapple one for me? I'm so sorry to break your mood.
That's alright.
Boop, 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 boop. So much easier.
It takes me 12. This is just why I wanted to meet early, so that we could have done stuff like this. That's all. Give me just a second. This won't take long.
You are ruining my immersion Puritan. I'm pretty upset right now.
I'm very sorry, Jesse. I'm sorry. Look, I'll make it up to you in game. All right. I'll let you smoke the mushroom with me.
And your grapple just uses your regular attack bonus?
Yes. So it's still +5.
I'm gonna approve of the Final Fantasy IX battle music for this, though.
Hell yeah, dude. That's my shit. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Good job, Rog. You walloped the shit out of that zombie. Vorgrim.
Excellent. I see the zombie attacking Brog. He's still grappled, correct?
Yeah, he's grabbing at him. He's trying to bite him. He's hungry. He wants a piece.
He wants a piece. And like I heard Brog distinctly, not fucking Erden, right?
Yeah, it's Brog. Brog's coming out.
Good to have you back, wee man. And I counter grapple the Risen Traveler.
Counter grapple?
It's not great.
All right. As you try to counter grapple, you put your hand in his mouth. Gross.
I'm just gonna bonus action rage then. I probably
okay. Well, in that case, ah!
I should have done that first. I wasn't thinking.
You realize that you have put your hand in his mouth, and now you are enraged.
No, I'm enraged. That's flavor.
That's flavor.
Flavor.
Crikey, me flavor. All right, that it for you?
That is turn, so yeah, that's it.
All
There's
right,
no
go.
flanking in this, is there?
Nope. That's an optional rule. Go, Galathio.
Okay, right here on the map, this appears to be a cliff or rocks. How high is this?
That is 5 feet mechanically.
Okay. I am going to move. Yeah, so that's 5, 10. I'm going to take the disengage action and just jump up here. Or,
Right.
I'm sorry, disengage as a bonus action.
Okay, and that with Elven Grace. Huh, huh.
And I will pull out a... I can't use a longbow this close range, can I?
Yeah, you can.
I thought they had disadvantage.
That's if you're firing in melee. You are no longer in melee, sir.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to pull out the longbow and target this guy.
Click, click, boom.
Which is a 1d20 plus 6. A a crit. I got le crit. And so my damage is 1d8 plus 8 on the regular hit, plus my sneak attack damage makes it 12. And how do you do crit? You just roll the damage die again?
How are you getting sneak attack?
I'm targeting this one right here, which has an ally adjacent, so it's a sneak attack.
Oh, okay. I guess I have a melee requirement stuck in my head for some reason. All right, you're good. So roll both those again. So it should be another D8 and D6.
Okay, so both rolled again without the dex modifier.
Yeah, without the dex modifier, just the roll.
Okay, 2 and 1. Aw, fail. Okay, so that is 12, 14, 15 damage.
All right. Well, as you fire your arrow, it strikes the zombie in the skull. His head comes off, and it goes on a journey through the forest. It passes by multiple trees. And it lands gracefully stuck into the side of a tree as a nearby squirrel eats a nut staring at it. Bleh.
That poor squirrel.
Galathiel's gonna just hold up a finger that says 1, and I'm gonna use the rest of my movement and move back here.
Okay. I'm all up in Vorgrim's business.
He certainly is.
Oh, that's right. All right, that's 4 damage, and you are grappled, sir. Alright, this next one, move up. Oh, don't forget, you can damage yourself. Tyridan, if you click on your token and go to damage, you can damage yourself for 4.
Wait, does he get... Wait, but a grapple's not like an attack unless there's a special trait associated with it, correct? Because he's just grappling to do a...
He's dealing damage and grappling you at the same time.
Oh, okay, shit.
Because he's a zombie.
Excellent.
Yeah, eat that, nerd. Look at my special ability. You have damage resistance?
Yes, I do.
Damn, son. He'll move up. He'll reach up. Oh. Alright, this zombie will attempt to climb up the side of the ridge and will... Holy crap. Alright, he's gonna reach out and give him the grasp, and we'll miss. Ooh.
Yep.
You think you can hurt me with such feeble attacks or your meaty, disintegrating paws? Oh, well, okay, yeah.
Hey. He's gonna come right after Vorgrim.
As Hannibal Lecter closes in.
7 damage.
Is that against me? Yes?
Yep.
Ah.
Okay. And now he's also grappling you. It's a grapple party, and everyone's invited. Okay. And it is Brog's turn.
You Cretans dare defy the great will of Woad, Lord of Nightmares! Turn away!
And I do
Ooh.
turn undead.
Okay. Let me roll that for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do defenders win?
No. Okay, here we go. So, boop. And... Oh, no. They make it if they meet your DC. This guy is also... Man, I should have just set it up. I had it ready and I didn't set it up because I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's see. Yep, the rest of them made it. Alright, these two are terrified of the power of Woad. The god of nightmare swirls out from Brog. Oh, no thanks! Holy shit! Whoa!
These zombies from the living dead?
He's so metal!
I love how the zombies talk.
Go elsewhere and dream of rotting women.
Hey! How's it going?
It's Vorgrim's
So is
turn.
that is it Risen Traveler 4 that is feared?
Yeah, I'm pretty scared.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, they have to flee until for a minute or
Yeah.
until they take damage.
I'm gonna eat your beard later, though. I'm gonna eat it first.
Not if I get to it.
I can't believe I'm not butter.
Alright, I'm going to grapple Risen Traveler 3. There we go. So 21.
Okay.
I've got advantage on that as well, being raging. I don't think
Alright.
I'll need a better roll, but yep. So I've grappled him. He will take 3 damage immediately because I've grappled him with spiked armor.
Okay. Ow!
Sorry, 2 seconds. All right. I'm going to use my bonus action now that he's in grapple to make a spiked damage attack against him, which is a 1d4 plus strength.
Oh. Be sure to use your new helmet. That's an important character development plot point. Also, ow.
I detest these zombies. So yeah, total of 9 points of damage to that guy.
Oh, good night. Bruh. I'm died again. Whoa. I'm sorry. I'm having way too much fun with these zombies.
What is these zombies?
Oh, he's so metal. Okay, here we go. Galathio. Oh, I'm so terrified.
Let's see. Unfortunately, Galathiel has no idea that the turn undead spell wears off when you do damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably actually hold on. No, he's not going to attack this one. I'm going to take the disengage bonus action and go 5, 10, 15,
So
20,
graceful.
25, and make a melee attack on this guy with my rapier.
His hair is perfect too in the moonlight.
Haha!
Ha ha! Oh, your martial prowess far exceeds my defenses.
That is gonna be 10 damage.
Oh
wow, it just died that easy. Rip! Galathiel's hand now is a 2, and I'll finish my movement right here.
Picking on me. This one's gonna chomp down on Brog. Holy shit. Damn, Tony. That's 10 damage, Brog, as he takes a bite out of your chest.
Get your dirty paws off me.
Alright, this one's going to come at Vorgrim, his hands wailing, scratching, clawing, grasping a tuft of your beard. Holy shit, I got his beard. Nom nom nom. Me starting to eat your beard, Vorgrim. A fate worse than death. Nani? Okay. Boop. Brog.
Yes.
I heard you like turns.
I do like turns. I tried to give one up for flavor and people yelled at me. In this version, if you cast a spell in melee, does it provoke?
No, but I believe it's done with disadvantage.
Okay, so roll twice.
I mean, if they have the feat, I believe they can attack you, but they don't have the feat.
I am going to attempt it. Brog basically shoves his mace against the thing's chest, but he says he calls out
Guiding Bolt of Nightmares.
and he casts Guiding Bolt at Risen Traveler 5.
Whoa! Excellent mnemonic device on casting. Whoa! I'm sorry, I'm having way too much fun with these zombies, dude.
And okay, I need to roll that. I knew that. Shoot, sorry, I'm still figuring all this out. Proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier. Okay, so d20 plus 5. That's to hit, but I need to do disadvantage.
Yeah. Wow!
And the damage is 46.
Yeah! Alright, so this is what happens. So, the Risen Traveler 5 is biting down on Brog's chest. He's overpowering him. Roar! Brog puts his hand against the zombie's chest and explodes his chest cavity back outwards as a sprinkling of viscera, guts, and rot rains down on everyone. Whoa! Blech.
Wow, that was really graphic. I just sat back down, and that sounded painful.
That was so metal.
Yeah, point at the other one. The Risen Traveler says, "You're next."
Nice, I want to be next.
Then we're in agreement.
Yeah, we're gonna be friends. Hey, where are you going?
Rip my beard out, yeah?
Yeah, you can't move. Move back there.
Oh, wait.
You're grappled, nerd.
Oh, he's grappled me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a zombie. I got you in my hands.
Okay.
Give me a hug.
Grapple him back.
Yeah, hug me.
16.
Oh, that's easy. Oh,
Takes 3 damage. And I will make my melee against him as bonus action with my spiked armor. Max damage.
bleh.
Flavor that by as I grapple him and he my spiked armor embeds in his chest cavity. I reach in and I grab the tuft of beard that he's chewed out, and I'll be taking that back, and I attach it back to my beard with a beard ring.
Wait, you just attach it back to your beard?
Yeah, I tuck it under one of my beard rings that I've got.
All right, you put it back to your beard, it just fuses back. And the beard coils around it.
Magic beard.
I like stroke it. Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back! Welcome back, brother! Holy shit! That's even better. Holy shit, dude. Alright, and it seems that for now, the battle has come to an end.
I'm gonna take a shot at this one that's running away.
Okay. Take a shot. He's pretty slow, so. That's a hit.
That is a 22. 6 damage. I don't think that's enough to kill it.
No. But you'll go ahead and take another shot, because it's going to take him another round to get back to you.
Okay. 11.
That's enough. That wouldn't normally hit, but he's dead. It's not like he can win. It's fine. Boop.
Alright. I need you people to help me. Tell me, where the hell am I?
Oh, well, that's somewhat awkward. Your other half has taken on a job, and we are now in the middle of the Dalton Woods.
Why would I do a job?
Because you don't have much choice.
I could just walk away.
That's true, although our employer will likely have you tracked down and murdered, but you're welcome to take your chances.
I don't really like being murdered.
He's a halfling bastard, if we've ever heard one as well. Runs some criminal cartel.
I'm gonna point down at the zombies and say they probably didn't like being murdered either. They got murdered twice.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to help him with that.
It's good to have you back, Brog. I don't like your other half. It was very hard for me not to slit his kind from fact I don't like him!
You and me both. God damn, I hate that guy. Jesus Christ. I mean, I killed him. I've already killed him. Did you know that? You realize that? I killed him. Ugh.
I'll kill him again, because it's not good enough.
I'm trying. You have no idea.
So you killed him and then what? Absorbed his consciousness?
Oops, sorry, ignore that second one. I was just trying to heal myself.
Well, if you really must know, he was enticed to the elves, and they changed him into one of them, and then he came back, and I said, screw you, and I split his freaking head open, and then he came to me in a dream, and stole my thoughts, and now he guides my hand without my knowledge.
Wait. Go back a second. I
Yeah.
love that we're having this conversation over a pile of dead zombies in the middle of the night. Wait. Go back a second. They turned him into an elf.
They used him as a spy or something. They abducted him when we made an attack on the Lyrewood troop. And
Perception checks.
Okay. We're gonna get ourselves killed.
Fuck.
18.
All right. As everyone else is talking, Galathiel, your ears twitch as you hear something moving in the trees.
I'm just gonna shush I'm gonna shush Brog mid-sentence and go, "We're not done here yet."
when I take orders from an elf, will be a cold day in hell.
You can eat the goblin first! I'll yell that really loud and point at him.
I get back into a ready position as well.
All right, as you call that out,
beating.
the movement gets closer, much closer, and quickly. You feel as if you have only 2 rounds to prepare yourself, so you've got 12 seconds.
Can we do another? Since it's getting louder, do we get another perception check?
Can we tell what direction it's approaching from if it's getting noisy?
From the west.
Okay.
I start charging to the west.
Come on, you bastards!
That's my boy.
As the goblin says, "I don't take orders from the elf," and then he yells, "We can eat him first!" And then I'll just turn to him and say, "Well, you don't want to take orders from me, then. I'll just be over here." I have to move up there behind the dwarf.
Okay.
The goblin will make a stand next to the dwarf who he's become fond of.
I'm shouting as loud as I can, Dwarvish Battle Rager chants as well. So all of it's in Dwarvish.
And I'll say the goblin follows suit and he's swinging his mace.
All right.
I look at Brog. I like your tenacity. Keep it up.
I'm going to exactly mimic what Vorgrim just said in Dwarven. I'm gonna just say it myself. I'm gonna say it, but not yell it. I'm just like calmly repeating it. Like, wait, what did he say?
Oh, in Dwarvish?
Yeah.
The Battle Ragers will have you. This day is ours.
Okay, yeah. He just says, he's just saying, "The Battle Ragers will have you. This day is ours." But he's saying it very calmly.
like a
just
mantra.
mimicking exactly whatever you said, even if he doesn't necessarily understand it.
Okay. Well.
And I'm going to ready action shot with my longbow for my second round as soon as the creature passes this line.
All right. Well, the creatures are whatever they are, moving towards you fast. The first one breaks the tree line, and it stops right at the edge of the cliff, right in front of you. You do get your shot, so go ahead and fire.
Okay. 17.
All right. Your arrow flies forward and bounces off harmlessly off the werewolf's hide.
Oh, it's up here. I missed on a 17. We have a problem, boys.
Yes, sir. All right. Roll initiative again.
Okay. 10. Hello?
Yeah, I'm putting it in.
21 for Baldwin.
Okay, we got all that good. All right, here we go. Sorting that. Vorgrim, you gain initiative.
For the Deep Legion of the Bloodhammer Clan! I charge at him and shit. Grab. Oh, fuck, that's not great.
All right, you try to grapple the werewolf, and it knocks you aside easily like a sack of potatoes.
Maybe we get
Come
lucky.
out of your hairy bastard!
Maybe we get lucky and it'll roll a 1 on the athletics check. Or is he
Rock.
not even rolling 1?
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. It's opposed. It's not. Is it not against AC? I thought it was against
No,
AC.
grapple checks
Oh.
are opposed to athletics.
My bad. Well, let me roll that then.
Sorry, I should have clarified that at the very beginning.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just gonna slap you away anyway. With
Still gonna slap me away, yeah.
I was like, "Oh, maybe we'll get lucky. It'll crit fail.
I thought you were doing that based off athletics. I didn't know you were doing it off AC. Now I feel like an idiot because half the time I think I could have. Okay.
No. That's
I'll make
my
sure
bad.
that
I'm
I will pull
still.
against athletics.
This is still practice for me.
Okay. I'll let you know next time.
Nani, this isn't Pathfinder. Go ahead, Brock.
Brog is so tempted to just start running, but that could be more dangerous. He's going to move here. He's going to use his remaining guiding bolt and attempt to do the same.
I showed your corpse friends around here. Now I'll show you. Shit.
All right, as you fire off the guiding bolt, the werewolf will duck and it will slam against a nearby tree.
You know, I might be open to listening to your orders. Shut up.
It might be a bit late for that. I'm going to. Guess there's no reason to. All right, I'll just. Oh wait, this thing hasn't moved yet this turn, has it? Or in this combat, has it? It just appeared there.
It has, but it's not cut off guard. But I believe you still get your crit because it's the first round of combat.
No, not a crit. I can't crit it because it's not surprised, but I get advantage on the roll if it hasn't moved.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's your yeah. So
if
you
it hasn't taken a turn yet, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, yeah. So I'll do. Yeah, there we go. 21.
21 will hit.
I will get a 9 and a 15 damage.
15. A resounding blow as the werewolf takes a shot to the throat.
There we go. That's more like it. And I'll just say, just hold it there and back up. So I can keep shooting it with arrows.
And it will go straight in all over Vorgrim. And it's murder time.
Oh dear heavens. It has a triple multi-attack?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You're raging, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
Alright. Let's see. But the werewolf will harm itself, attacking your spiked armor with its natural weapons. And it'll take 3 damage.
So it rolled an 18, a 21, and a 15.
Yep.
It's all halved. 4, 6, that's 10, 17 damage.
17 damage total.
Does the 15 hit you? What's your AC?
15 does hit him.
Oh, yikes. Rip.
Sorry, no. The actually no.
Wait a
15
minute.
doesn't hit.
Well, the 15 is
The
what your
15 doesn't
token says.
I've got 8. My AC is 18 because I have the shield.
Okay, well then
Yeah,
that means
that
that's
does
only
not.
2 hits, so heal yourself for 7.
Yeah, I'll heal myself for 7. Thank God.
There you go.
That was a fat chunk.
That was a massive chunk.
That's still half your health in one hit.
It's fine, man.
All right, perception checks.
Oh gosh, no. Rip.
Put your faith in the light.
Oh, whopping
Holy
6.
fuck.
Oh, there we go.
Vorgrim, as the creature bounds against your shield, you hear something else moving to the east.
Okay. I shout out to Galathiel, movement to the east!
And this creature breaks the tree line.
And we officially have a problem. Okay.
Alright, but it enters combat this turn. Vorgrim.
Excellent. Go straight in for another contested grapple.
Galathiel. Never mind. Too late. I was gonna say Galathiel's just gonna yell at him at this point and say, "Use the freaking sword!"
All right, and that's a grapple check.
Yeah.
Okay, rolling it. Once again, the creature shoves you off easy.
All right. At this point, I will just take my movement to move between myself and Brog.
Okay.
And, that'll be my turn.
Rob.
All right. Brog is going to move here. And I'm not 100% sure on what a ranged spell attack is. I know what my spell attack modifier is. But I don't know what they mean by ranged spell attack.
Ranged spell attack is... sorry, you want to explain it, Arcadum?
Ranged spell attack it's just a ranged attack using your spell statistics, which should be your proficiency modifier and your casting stat.
Okay, so that's fine. That's what I had for the other one. All right, then I will yell,
Foul beast, feel the sickness of nightmares.
and I cast a ray of sickness at it.
That will miss.
Yeah.
All right, next is Galathiel.
And maybe you should start in this direction.
I am going to move, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will move right here and backstab this thing.
Yeah, give him the cut. Give him the stab.
Give him the good stabbing.
Bring it home. Come on, don't let us down. Ooh, that's my boy. All right, there we go.
Is
There
the
we go.
shank. And the damage roll and the sneak attack damage makes it a 9.
All right, you stab the werewolf in the back.
Oh, thank goodness it died. I wasn't sure if that was going to be enough to kill.
It falls over, slumping against Vorgrim, bleeding all over his shield and face and beard.
And
I relish in it.
Yeah, and I will finish my movement by going right here. Oh, and I will bonus action hide.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything to hide behind, but...
Yeah, you can hide behind these trees here, so that's fine.
Well, I got a lovely stealth roll of 9.
All right, you hide behind a sapling.
Oh, wait, that's actually a crit fail. I rolled a 1.
You hide behind a sapling.
Nice.
No one will see me here. Ha ha ha! Got him.
You attempt to hide behind yourself.
Yes, I hide behind my own cape.
Okay. Werewolf's turn. It will bound up, leap up here, and start attacking Vorgrim.
Alrighty.
What's the werewolf's... Never mind. Can I be that guy for 2 seconds?
His speed is 50. If that's
Dang
what
it! Well, we're dead.
No. Okay.
Okay, something else happens. The nearby corpses start to rise. Sup? How's it going? Okay. Vorgrim.
Straight in on this werewolf. All
right, 14. Let's see if it's enough.
Oh,
Werewolf will shove you off.
If you don't start swinging that freaking magic sword, I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm. Stop grabbing them.
If that's it for you.
That is it for me, yeah.
All right, Brog.
Gosh, this is tough. Oh, Jesus, I didn't look up in time. Ooh. Like, Brog just wants to run. Like, Like, seriously. Like, I don't think we can do this. Oh, Jesus. I've been... Alright, Man. Can you do 5-foot step to
Nope.
avoid that? Okay.
Not in 5th
I
edition.
keep forgetting.
You have to make a standard action disengage if you want to do that.
Brog is going to
It might
desperately... Yes?
It might be worth using your disengage, because if you try to run and it gets an opportunity attack and hits and you get grappled in the middle of 4 of them, we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how far can I run on a disengage?
I believe it's the disengage is the standard, and then you just move.
So I can
Pretty
go
sure.
just my movement?
Yeah, it's your movement speed. Yep. They did the monster mash.
The monster mash. Am I gonna have to climb up this cliff here?
Yeah, but it's easy for you to do that. The zombies have trouble with it because there's zombies, but you won't.
Okay. I'm gonna go stand. I can't quite make it to the creature because I've only had 25. I could make it with 30, but I've only got 25 movement. So I'm going to stand here. And
All right, so standard
up.
action,
That's
disengage, move up there. Got it. All right.
yes.
Galathio.
I am going to take the... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, first off, do a close quarters shot at this guy with the bow. If I'm 10 feet away, am I at disadvantage?
No, you have to be in melee.
Okay.
So you're fine.
I'll just go ahead and take a shot at him with the longbow and fail miserably.
Feels bad, man.
13. And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. I'm going to move back 20 feet, and I'm going to take the Ranger Stone, like, ring, and just kind of toss it. Like, I'm going to spin it and toss it kind of like a lasso so that it will flare out and just land in a circle, like, around this. I don't know how wide it is, but just, like, trying to
It's
throw
up.
it in
It's
this
up
area.
to. It's up to 50 feet. And the more, for lack of a better word, perfect the circle is, the more powerful the spell. So that's basically what you're working for. But you could throw it over here. That's going to be a sleight of hand or an Arcana check, whichever you prefer.
Okay, yeah, I'll just do a sleight of hand then and toss it.
Okay.
Oh,
What? Oh, okay. Make me a dexterity save.
my dex save
Oh
is...
God.
Oh gosh, no.
Oh,
Oh
I
no.
thought I had a great plan. My dex save is... What is...
Oh no!
Why can't I roll anything?
All right, you start whipping around the circles, but then you mess up. It gets caught around your arm, and you end up wrapping yourself up in the chain and stones.
Rip. Okay, well, I'll just be over here tangled up then, and take the rest of my movement. Right. Yeah. And end my turn.
All right.
I told you right when I mattered, it was gonna just be 1s and 2s.
The werewolf will breathe down on Vorgrim, trying to overpower him, and murder time. Murder time. All right, it looks like only one hit this time.
All right, well, good game.
Okay.
I'll have your hide yet, you bastard!
The zombies move up to the cliff and try to climb. It will fail. That's as much as I can do. Oh. Okay. And I think that's all of them. Yep, okay. Vorgrim.
I'm going to use the. I'm going to take out the greatsword and I'm going to try and impale this fucking werewolf now because I'm really angry.
All right. So as you unsheath the greatsword, the blade will alight with a red fire. The undead that witness the unsheathing of the sword start to startle back a little bit, as if they are as if they are afraid of the fire that lights along it. The werewolf, however, is too hungry to care.
Excellent. I'm going to just attack it. I'm going to do so with reckless attack as well, so I get advantage on it.
Time to go ham.
Time to go ham. Go ham or go home. Alright, you bastard! Time to stick you like a pig! I'll take the 22.
Alright, a massive shot as the werewolf staggers back, the dark fire dealing its damage and cutting and scouring, rotting and cauterizing the creature's wounds. But it's not out yet. Brock. Unless you got anything else.
I was going to just move myself, if it's because I'm not being grappled yet, correct? Just to this position.
Not yet, but that would move off the cliff.
Oh, would it? Okay.
Yeah.
I resume.
You're safe there because it's trying to climb up the cliff.
Oh, I didn't realize I was actually on a cliff face.
Yeah, see, this is the cliff. You can barely see it in the forest, but it's right there.
Okay.
All right, Broad, go ahead.
Okay. I am going to... See, I need to... Okay. Broad points his... or holds his hairy little hand out towards the werewolf. And he yells, "Nightmare Flame!" He's not very creative. He just puts nightmare on the names of the spells.
Got it.
But he casts Sacred Flame, which is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. On the werewolf?
Yes.
Okay.
My spell save DC is 13.
Alright, so that is a success.
Alright. Let's hit him with that 1d8.
Nice.
Does he take half damage?
Let's see. Succeed. It says nothing about taking half damage. Does it? If it hits him, it's just going to do 1d8. That's it.
Wait, did he
What?
make the save or did he fail?
Yeah, I made the save.
Oh.
Do I take any damage? I'm asking you.
Oh! I guess you don't then. If
Okay,
if
yeah.
he
Okay,
saved
if it
it.
doesn't say half damage, then yeah, it doesn't look like it.
You said it hits.
I meant I made it.
He meant the werewolf made it, not
Yeah.
you made it.
Yeah.
Well, now I hate myself.
What? Go, Matthew.
I will just continue shooting this thing in the back with another colossal failure.
Oh God.
Don't you get pack tactics for me being adjacent to the enemy?
I get sneak attack, which is an extra damage. It's more damage, but it doesn't increase my accuracy, so I'm still missing.
Okay.
It's not pack tactics, it's sneak attack. Pack tactics would be nice, because then I'd have advantage, but rogues don't get that.
Anything else?
I don't think there's anything else I really can do this turn.
Okay. The famished werewolf will strike out against Vorgrim Bloodbeard as he is bloodied on his last legs. One hit for 6 damage.
Nice.
Living on a prayer.
I live for this.
You're about to die for it.
I can't climb neither. Yeah! Alright, he's gonna grab out at Brog for 8 damage. God, I'm rolling max and shit too. Oh no! Okay, that one fails. Okay. Murder. Alright, this one's going to go after Brog. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Woo!
Wow, this sucks.
We'll be fine.
Volgrim.
Yep, just gonna go straight in for a great sword attack again. Thank fuck for that advantage with reckless attack. Okay, 20. So oh fuck. Okay, so 17 points of damage against werewolf.
All right, you slice off the famished werewolf's head.
And I bathe my beard in its blood.
Blech. Brog.
Yes, 1 second, making my thing. Brog in a panic state, beats against his own chest, giving him giving himself false life.
Ooh.
And for 8 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Unless I need to like take disadvantage
Nah,
on that.
you're fine. You're fine.
Do I just do healing for that and just remember that it's
Just heal. It's not gonna matter because it's just gonna work. There's no special interaction with temp HP.
Roger. And is there anything else I can do? I can't move, so
Can't move, so yeah. That's it for you, big guy. Galathiel.
I am going to... which one... All right, he's grappled by multiple zombies, huh?
Yeah, both of them. 9 and 10.
Okay, I'm going to aim at number 10 and try to snipe that one out with a 16.
Don't forget, false life of nightmares.
Wait, what's that?
I was just talking to Ronnie.
that's my command.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm going to do 11 damage to this guy.
All right. You shoot an arrow into the zombie's head that causes it to partially be detached from its neck, and it starts hanging off the back of its own back. And it stumbles off the cliff. Nice.
And I could, let's see, I could move in here to try and cover my teammates, but I'm an elf. I'm just going to stay right here and end my turn.
Excuse me, I'm an elf. Risen Traveler 9 is going to try and take a bite out of Brog. Take a bite out of crime. Not this time.
Yeah, get fucked.
Get fucked. Okay, this one's going to try and climb up, and he will not succeed. This one will not succeed. All right, that's it for them. Go Vorgrim.
Excellent. I'm gonna run straight over to Risen Traveler number 9.
I wish I could attack you.
You can't because you're on a cliff.
You're right.
And
Why doesn't anyone love me?
no one loves you.
Sally, baby. Okay, go ahead.
Shut up over there.
I'm gonna go straight in with the greatsword attack again.
Okay.
With reckless attack.
Uh-huh.
So I'll take the 15.
I'm dead.
See if that hit. Nice.
What
Got your back, Brog.
Yeah. I got something for you.
do you got for him, Brog?
Brog. Slaps. I'm not 100% sure how concentration works.
All right, so whenever you cast a spell that has concentration, you can't cast another spell that has concentration while concentrating on another spell with concentration. If you take damage while concentrating on a spell with concentration, then you have to make a roll versus, I believe, 10 and the damage dealt. If you fail, then you lose concentration on that spell, and whatever that spell is fades.
All right.
Concentration.
Well, my hand starts to glow with nightmare juice.
Ooh.
And I need to make a command for this. And I slap Vorgrim on the back and give him Bear's Endurance.
My God. It's beautiful.
And that's 8 temporary hit points for Vorgrim.
Oh, fuck yes.
So basically, just heal 8.
Do I like I feel this? Yes. Like enter me. How does this work?
Just hit your healing macro.
No, I mean like flavor wise. How does this?
Oh,
Here, I'll heal you while he thinks.
okay, you want me to think of it? So, you feel a burst of energy flow through you, but at the same time, a nightmare brews in your head. Everything seems just a little bit scarier, a little bit deadlier. The sky is a little darker.
So better.
You're not even sure you're awake anymore.
So like basically, this is like a heightened rage now because of this.
Sure. Oh, and I'm gonna move out of the heck out of here. Let him deal with business. That's my turn.
Galathio.
I am going to move up to right here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is this off the cliff?
Yeah.
I can't tell because of the tree.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I know it's hard to see, but it's right in there. It kind of.
Okay, I'm going. I can stand over this corpse, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
on the cliff too.
I'm just gonna stand up there on the cliff and stab down at that one. Dun. Boink. Of course, now I get the juicy rolls. Now that the werewolf is dead, I'm getting all these max damage rolls.
Absolutely juicy. Also, I'm dead. Goodbye.
Just right through the mouth.
Blah!
And my turn. Oh wait, I can actually do bonus action dash.
Yeah.
I'll bonus dash and move over here.
Okay.
Is it my?
What'd you say?
Is that me now?
Yeah. Go, Vorgrim.
Excellent. I'm going to get to the edge of this cliff. I'm going to jump off the cliff for as high as I can jump.
Ooh, plunging attack.
So I think, yep, I think my max strength is 17, which means I can jump 15 feet in the air, if I'm correct.
8 feet.
And it's then 8 feet.
Yep.
If I'm raging though, I've got advantage on like how I can, because it's an athletics check, so I can double that.
Sure? That's Arcadum's call.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think that's how it works either, but it's up to Arcadum.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Just jump in the air 8 feet and do your
I
plunging
can
attack.
jump as high as I can, and I will drop down on the Risen Traveler 8, plunging in with my greatsword.
All right. Give me that roll.
Excellent. I will be doing so recklessly as well.
I'm just. He's deleted. All right, I actually deleted him from the map.
Did you leave a crater?
He's gone.
Is there a crater?
You know what? There is a crater. Hold on. Give me just a second. Let me go find a crater.
And thus the meteor strike was born. Borgrim's new signature move.
Excellent.
And I just keep fucking smashing into the ground with my head at this point. Like, sword goes through the chest of this thing, and then I just continuously headbutt with my spiked helmet. There should be nothing but guts and bone everywhere.
Not working.
Yeah, there we go.
Boop. There you are. All right. Nice big old bloody crater slammed into the background. Feels good. All right. And finally, at least for now, the forest seems a bit more tamed. It appears that you are out of immediate danger, but this is still the abhorrent arboreal, and your respite will not last long if you linger.
Yeah,
I'm just untangling. I'm carefully untangling the ranger stones and putting them back in the bag.
I'm getting the hell out of here. I don't care what you two do.
Yeah, I think I will mosey over to wherever we're going to set up camp. I think we should set up camp on the cliff. I think that's probably a good idea. Natural cover and all that sort of jazz.
Oh gosh, there was another fight up here. Let's see. I don't really want to stop here, to be honest.
I mean, we can take a short rest if we don't want to stay here for the night. In this particular camp, we can do some hit die and then move on. If we don't want to actually stay here the full length.
Perhaps. I'm going to. I'm going to move. Perhaps it's from. Never mind. I'm going to. A really obscure reference. I'm going to move down here and check for valuables in this pile of. Well, actually, I guess they turned into the zombies, so they're all scattered all over the place. Can I just make like one general check all the
give me an
bodies
investigation check.
Don't mother of. That's a 1.
Okay.
It's a 9.
You find no gold at all somehow. You find nothing.
I
There's nothing.
managed to find nothing.
You find negative gold. You actually lost a gold piece looking around in this place.
How much gold did we start with?
None,
right?
No,
I don't think I have any money.
So I guess you didn't lose any gold.
I think I reached into my bag and realized there's a hole in it. Oh, whoops.
Oh shit.
All right, well,
Okay.
we kind of cleaned this area out, so maybe we should just sleep here.
I suppose that's true. If there were any more threats, they would have been drawn by all the noise.
Yeah, sleep on the corpses.
I'm going. Can I skin the werewolves?
Okay, if you wish to skin the werewolves, there are 2 things you have to realize. First, yes you can. That's a survival check. 2, make me a knowledge nature check.
Nature. Okay. My nature is that. Oh, come on.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, you got it. You can do that.
Okay. And I need a survival roll?
Yep,
to
survival
skin?
check.
17.
You skin the werewolf. You have werewolf hide.
Sweet. Do I need to roll again for the other one?
Yep.
Okay. 1 werewolf hide. 16.
Boom. You got another set of werewolf hide.
Sweet.
Can I take the time just to take all the teeth from these werewolves? Like, just their big molars and...
Make me a knowledge nature check.
Oh God. I'm so scared.
Natural 20.
Vorgrim,
Knows everything that anyone has ever known about a werewolf.
because werewolves are cursed with lycanthropy, there's a couple of things to keep in mind. Number 1, all this is great, and it will make valuable magical items, but unless they are specially stored, when the night fades and it becomes day, all of this will revert back to humanoid skin and humanoid teeth, rendering its inherent value much, much less, and also giving you some reason to explain why you have humanoid skin and humanoid teeth.
I can flavor the shit out of that.
Okay, that's what you know, so you can choose what you want to reveal. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I will take the teeth from that werewolf, and I will mosey over to the other werewolf and attempt to do the same.
Okay.
Is Vorgrim gonna mention any of this to Galathiel?
Oh my god, it's meant to be. Another fucking natural 20. Fuck's sake.
Okay. There you go.
Alright. I look at Galathiel and I look at his wolf hides and I give like a hearty chuckle, and then I head back over to the corpse.
What's so funny? These could sell for quite a bit.
Oh hi, they'll sell for quite a bit. To the right person.
Can we camp already? Stop ripping teeth out of things.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up this goblin body and toss it off the edge.
Ah!
Okay.
I meant zombie. Whoops.
he threw Brog. He threw Brog.
I mistake Brog for a zombie and toss him off the cliff. And
I understand.
And then also toss the zombie off.
No, now it's on my body. You didn't do a good job.
All right, and we'll set up camp right here on the edge of this cliff.
All right. So you summon forth the Ranger Stones.
Yeah, I'll set them up again.
There you go.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'm gonna venture just far enough over here to take a look at this.
All right. You see that this is another area in which the fighting was vicious. You see...
Is this a dude's head?
Yes.
Okay.
What? You don't like the map? Realistically, there's a head there.
Yeah, it's a head. Okay.
Yep. And you see this is where the fighting was at its worst. You see disemboweled people, heads missing, arms missing. This was an intense battle.
What is this? Like
That's
a halberd?
That is a halberd, yep.
Okay. I will resume like the same kind of check that I made before. I'm gonna just pat this guy down and look for insignia, house sigils, crests, perhaps an envelope with orders or anything that tells me what they were doing here or what group they belong to.
All right. As you begin to investigate, need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Just
rip. Okay.
As it reaches out and fucking attacks you. I'm not gonna make it get a surprise round on you because honestly, you should expect this at this point.
I rolled a 23.
Okay. Everybody roll initiative. All right. Zombies always go last, so.
18.
Let me see. Fahrenheit 14.06.
I get 10 damage on it right as it wakes up.
My initiative makes sense because I was already asleep.
Maybe I roll a crit? No, I don't. I have a 19 to hit with 10 damage.
Okay. Well, it goes. Oh.
It wakes up and I just stab it through the mouth and just put it back down. And I resume searching through its pockets for sigils, crests, or other information.
All right. Oh, all right then.
God damn it.
Okay. That was over pretty quick. Okay, as you look around in there, digging
Tell me
around
you turned
in
on
its
the battle
pockets.
music for that on the stream.
I did not.
Aww.
It's so funny to have
the music play like super intense for 8 seconds and then just go away.
Womp, womp, womp,
Wah, wah,
womp.
wah.
All right, you find 10 gold pieces,
Okay.
and you find the symbol, or a heraldry, belonging to Lord Clearwater, a prominent merchant of Ord. One that is so prominent that you don't need to make a roll to know who he is.
Ord. That's far from here, right?
Yep, that's actually where you're going, but it's far enough away that you require magical transportation.
Okay. You said that's on his what, on his armor or
His heraldry. Yeah, it's like a tabard.
I'm gonna take that.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that with us and then just remove him of all of his valuables and head back.
All right, that's pretty much all his valuables.
Okay.
Now you
I'll
move
just walk
back, and
I'll just walk back up. They just hear a shank, and he just comes walking back in and is using a leaf to wash blood off the rapier as he walks back into the
all right, Vorgrim, you're over here messing with these barrels. It looks like.
Yeah, I want to just search the barrel because obviously they're transporting something. I just want to see if there's.
You see that right there?
drink.
See that right there?
Blood.
Oh, is it
Wine.
Well, as
Some
you
wine or blood?
you get closer, you a little. So what? What is that? What is that? That's wine. That isn't blood. That's wine.
Lick it off the ground, you dirty dwarf.
That's
Yeah, so basically that's useless to me. What else did you know about?
wine. Okay. As you go looking more inside, you find more wine, some more wine. Oh, look, more wine. Gross. You find a chest.
Ooh. Okay. Do I inspect the chest? Do I need to investigation, or is it something I can just open and have a look at?
You can just take the chest out if you want to.
Yeah, I'll take the chest. I'll take 2 barrels of wine as well, and I'll make my way back over to the campsite.
Okay.
As I get back, I throw a barrel of wine to Galadriel. Rather hard. I just like toss it straight at him.
Uh-oh. Okay.
He
No,
needs to take some damage.
Just like no, not like with the intention to attack. Like I just like throw it at him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
I'm not actually making it like a ranged attack against you.
Right. But
It's still a barrel of wine!
How heavy is it? He's an elf.
It'd be like 400 pounds or something.
Well, these are smaller ones. It's like 30 pounds, but it's a 30-pound barrel of wine.
Yeah. So it's like
Is that like a straight? Okay. He's just okay. I'm trying to. Can I catch it with a dex check, or does
You
it
can
have to
catch
be
it with
athletics?
the. You can catch it with the strength save, or I'll let you use athletics. That's fine.
Not. I mean, that's the same thing. I'm going to. Okay, yeah. I'll just try. I guess he'll try and catch it. I'm tempted to just duck out of the way with a dex save, but we'll try to catch it. Okay, there we go.
Whoa!
Elf boy gets lucky again, and just thanks, I think, and then put it on the ground.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
It's wine. Drink it. And I open up the barrel of wine that's here. I take out my my small drinking horn. I take like a hornful of that, and then I
just dipping and sipping.
Yeah, just dip it in and start drinking. But then I take the remainder of the barrel over towards where Brog is. Is he in his tent or is he just on a bedroll? What's the deal with you, Brog?
Or on a rock.
Oh, he's just on a rock. Okay.
I don't know what he's doing. Ronnie?
Oh, yeah, Brog's like super cuddled up in his bedroll. Like, and he's like curled into a fetal position and screaming every few seconds.
I stir him lightly. Shush. And I take out my cup and I give it to him. And so, good job today, lad. And I leave the barrel of wine right next to him, and I walk back over to my area and start setting up my tent and bedroll.
Oh, Brog just goes to town. He just gulps down that one cup that he got, and then he just starts just really getting it in there until he passes out again.
Get crunk, get dizzy.
As he's doing that, I can see him relishing in that. I go over to Galathril and offer to help set up his tent, bedroll, and I also mention that I found a small chest. Go, Galathril, I found a small chest.
Where'd you find this?
Just down there by the overturned carts where I found the rest of this wine. There's still you said 2 more barrels of wine over there?
There's like 6.
Oh, okay. There's 6 more barrels of wine over there as well. Don't tell the goblin. The way he's hitting that cask is yeah. All right.
Is the box locked?
I don't know. I take out the box and I show it to him, and then I go to actively check whether there's a lock on it.
that feels like, could you rogue this?
Yeah, can you be a rogue?
All right, he tries to open it, and it is in fact locked.
This is your expertise. I'd take a hammer to it, but you're in the subtle trade.
Right. Let's not destroy its contents, huh? I will sit down and pull out the lock picks that we got back in town and go to town on whatever lock appears to be holding it shut.
Okay.
Rolling a thieves' tools is it Dex plus proficiency?
Yes.
Okay.
But before we can, how heavy is it? Is it
I mean, the chest is a small chest. It's not like a big footlocker chest. It's just a small one. Think jewelry box.
Like a jewelry box. Okay.
Yeah, think jewelry box. Yeah.
Okay, I got a 10.
Okay. You crack the lock easily. It wasn't actually a very good one. As you open it, immediately, rogue-like calculations go across your mind as you see inside there are many different writings in thieves' cant. Symbols of warning, symbols of caution, and you see something that is mostly only known to the rogue circles, and also those few that would dare take it upon themselves to be addicts. This box has a small bag of void cocaine powder, which is basically my version of cocaine, except in this particular thing, it is a powerful drug. And what it does is it causes the magical energies latent inside of someone's body or active to go wild and out of control, granting power, the likes of which they have never seen. But the withdrawal is that after this momentary power-up is done, there is a chance that they burn their magic out forever, not to mention the actual addictive properties.
What happens if a person who doesn't have any magic properties takes that?
They gain magic, because the latent magics inside of them are awakened.
Gotcha.
And then after it comes down, then terrible things can happen.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll just see all the warning signs and stuff like that that are printed in the thieves' cant on the side of it, and I'll just kind of like point at I'll turn the thing around so that Vorgrim can see them, and say, "See these symbols?
Aye.
They mean danger." And then I'll pull out the. It's in on the bag, I assume?
Yep, it's in a small leather pouch. Oh, one more thing. Do you have... Actually, roll me a knowledge history real quick.
History... 17.
Ooh, excellent. You know that void cocaine powder, other than its drug properties, which is, unfortunately, its more common use, it is incredibly rare, which is what makes it such a powerful drug and a very... powerful trade for any rogue, because whoever has this is basically nobility in roguish culture, just because of how valuable it is and how much people are willing to pay / sacrifice for it. But it does have a use outside of the purely paraphernalic. It can be used to craft powerful magical items. It is in fact one of the most powerful known magical reagents for crafting.
Ah.
So,
okay.
if you keep this and don't use it or sell it, it counts as one stock of such a material for the creation of a magic item.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I say to Galathriel, I say, well, whoever was transporting this is obviously in the wealth, and we would probably do well to barter it back to them.
We could do that, or we could keep it. It does have more practical uses. And no, I don't mean ingesting it, although you could go on quite a wild trip if you were to, breathe it. But it can be used probably with these, and I'm gonna like motion to the werewolf hides. Could probably combine it with these and make a lovely set of enchanted armor out of it.
Well, that'd have to be you'd have to do that very quick, lad, before the moon sets, because what you've got, well, it won't stay a werewolf hide. Let's just say that.
Oh, I didn't think of that. You think the hides will turn back?
I know they will turn back.
Any way we could prevent that?
Do I have that knowledge, Jeremy? With my nature from before?
I will give you a wisdom check to see if you can put some clues together that I've given you.
Okay. How was my wisdom? I don't think I have to... it's nothing. Just straight D20 roll.
Mm-hmm.
Not great. 6, no.
Okay, I will tell you this much. You know a lot about lycanthropes. You know that it is a curse.
Yep.
That is the only clue that I will give you.
Then I relate as much back to Galathriel. I state that lycanthropy is a curse, and that is all I know on the subject.
Well, I don't know that really helps us here, unfortunately. I guess try to keep them out of the sunlight. I don't know what else to do. I will try to. I'm gonna look around for any container or like a barrel or a chest that appears to be intact, whether among the belongings that we've already picked up.
Yep, you find an empty barrel of. Find an empty barrel next to Brog.
The wine.
Shit, has he already gone through it?
Oh, it's gone.
Okay.
These sizable fucking barrels, are they not?
Yep.
Jesus.
He has a fucking undulating, swollen belly.
I destroyed that shit.
Oh, you're still
Oh
awake.
my god! Dude. Holy shit!
Okay, I'm gonna go down here to the zombies, and I'm gonna pull their cloaks off or their capes or whatever they have.
No, I'm
Wait.
cold.
Brog, I relate to Brog the lycanthropy question that Galathiel posed to me earlier. I asked him if he is aware of any way that we
Brog
could,
is asleep.
He just spoke, Jeremy.
Yeah, while sleeping.
Yeah, that was my night talkies.
We will
God.
kick him awake.
Kick him. I kick him in the shin. Wake up, you
Leave me alone, you dirty elf.
fucking what?
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here. Maybe you should be sleeping.
Yeah, we will be sleeping. Shut up. Do you know anything about lycanthropy and how to stop the effects from being, well, turned at when the moon goes down?
That seems simple, doesn't it? The moon and okay, so the moon turns it into a wolf, and the sun turns it into a man. So wouldn't you just hide it from the sun? Good night.
Go back to sleep. All right.
That was what Galathiel was already gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm gonna take like the 3 cloaks that I just gathered off of the zombies, and I'm going to take 2 of them and just wrap the werewolf hides inside these cloaks.
Yeah.
And then shove them into the barrel. And then I'm gonna take the 3rd cloak and wrap it all the way around the outside of the barrel, so
Boom.
they've got like 3 layers of insulation from the sun.
Sun sealed.
And hope that storing them in this pitch black will help.
While seeing Galathiel do that, I also offer up the werewolf canines as well. I said perhaps these can go in there as well. They might catch a handy fee on the market.
I'm gonna take the drugs out of that little jewelry box that we got. I never did explain what they do to him either, did they? I'm gonna just take the bag with the drug out, put it in my inventory, and put the canine teeth into the jewelry box. And then wrap that up and shove it inside the barrel with all the other stuff.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's the sun that will turn them back, but if it is, hopefully this will block out enough of it to prevent that.
Oh, indeed. Thank you, my friend. And I'll head back over to the tent and actually just... I think I'm going to turn in for the night. I announce as much to Galathiel as well, so...
Yeah, I didn't actually take any hits during the fight, so I don't really have anything to recover, so I'm just going to keep watch myself tonight.
Okay. Go ahead and spend some hit dice, you guys, to heal. Those of you that are hurt.
Are we doing long or short?
Are we doing a long?
I don't know. Which do you want to do?
I feel like since we've already killed pretty much everything in the area, a long rest should be fine.
Well, providing a certain elf doesn't go wandering around corpses and prodding and poking.
Yeah, as soon as they go to sleep, I'm gonna go start poking these bodies over here.
Time for mischief.
All right then.
I guess we'll do long rest because
Okay.
area's probably safe now that we've killed everything.
Yeah.
Go ahead and spend your hit dice then.
Do you do hit dice?
You don't.
on a
You
long
don't. You
rest?
don't.
I thought you
don't
just get
spend
full
hit
HP.
dice. Yeah, you do.
Oh, it's
You only
long
spend
rest.
hit dice
Just...
on a short rest.
Yeah, we're gonna do long rest.
So long rest just give you full HP.
Yeah,
I thought
back
only
to
gave
full.
you full. Oh, I did not read that. I was looking for that too.
Long rest is you get full HP, and then if you have spent hit dice, you get half of them back.
Oh.
So it
Oh,
fills
fair
your
enough.
HP. It doesn't necessarily fill your hit dice.
Okay. Well, in that case, just go ahead and heal yourselves then. I did not. I looked for that, and I just couldn't. I could not see that. I guess I missed it. But anyway, it's fine. Everyone is full health.
Health.
Health. You gotta heal the peoples. Heal the peoples. Okay, good job. Alright. As you stand watch, Galathiel, as your friends and fellows sleep, slumber, sleep, gripping and sleeping, it is at this time that something happens. About 2 hours into your watch, fog begins to roll in. Holy shit, Arcadum, look at that realistic fog effect.
Holy crap, it's amazing.
Wow!
What sorcery is this? What devilry? What bargain have you struck?
I don't believe
blame
in
the
fog.
cleric.
It's actually just Brog taking a fucking dump, and this is all the rest.
Okay. Does the fog smell or feel off in any way, or is it just like natural morning fog?
It doesn't smell bad or anything. It doesn't seem like anything bad's happening. I mean, it's alarming because you can't see as well.
Okay. I'm gonna... it came rolling in from the east, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just direct my attention eastward then as I'm sitting here.
All right. You hear a snap of a twig behind you, directly to the west.
Rip. They're all around us. I'm gonna cower in the middle of the tent.
Well, someone steps out into open view.
I'm kidding. I'm gonna go.
Someone steps out into open view. You see this gentleman step out from the nearby trees.
Duh.
No, greetings. Can you see me?
I can. And I'm gonna, like, through the wall of his... Oh, wait, did we set up tents? I'm assuming we did.
Yeah.
Like, through the wall of the tent, since I'm right next to Borgrim, I'm just gonna, like, kick him in the head. Not hard, but, like, bonk his head from outside, just, like, through the wall of the tent.
The fuck?
Not that I meant to be of any disturbance, sir, but I was hoping that I might discuss something with you.
I pull out my greatsword, and I make it very abundant that the only discussion I want to have is not in the dead of night while I'm trying to rest.
Oh, I understand this is the time when you would be sleeping, but I have something that I would like to discuss with you.
He's really annoying, Galadriel.
Please.
What did you want to discuss?
Prepare yourself.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Ultimate test.
I have to remember to disable my sounds and stuff, because somebody just scared the living shit out of me with my fucking, with my donation. Holy shit. Knock it off, people. Alright, anyway. He will continue. Well, you see, sir, I am a humble merchant, and I am not normally able to find new customers. And since I am bound to the forest, this is quite the happenstance.
How can you be a merchant if you never leave the forest and half of your customers get killed?
Also, how can you be a merchant with a voice like that? Christ almighty.
Well, begging your pardon, sir, but you talk funny as well.
So, I'm just gonna look at
That's
Borgrim and
that's
go,
a fucking checkmate.
I'm just gonna look at Borgrim and shrug. He has a point.
I don't care. Fucking, I'm done.
That's the second one. Got him.
I'm done.
All right, the
What exactly is it you wish to trade?
well, sir, he pulls out 3 acorns. These.
Those are acorns.
Yes, they are, but not just any. They are emboldened with enchanted magics.
Sounds like bullshit.
And what exactly do they do?
They heal the wounds.
I feel like we already have our bases covered there.
Well,
Is this your only item in stock, merchant?
travel through the forest is dangerous. You can consume these and your wounds are healed in an instant.
Can I insight check to tell if he's lying to me about what they do?
Go ahead, insight check.
Wait, what is my insight? I think I have a penalty on my insight.
Oh shit!
I think I have. Yeah, I do. I have a penalty on it. Rip. 9.
This guy seems legit. He's just trying to make it, you know, having a hard living. You can understand that.
Just trying to make a buck.
Yeah.
All right, then. What's the price for your acorns?
My price is pretty simple. Not much. I need a bit of help. I will trade you these acorns if at some point you can return to the forest and help me with a problem.
This sounds like a trap, my friend. What kind of problem?
Well, technically speaking, you are correct. It is a trap, but not you that are the spring, but you are the trap. As I have a individual that I would like to, what is the human word? Get wrecked.
Well, so you want us to kill someone in exchange for these acorns?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll hand you the acorns.
I'll just take them.
Thank you so much. Don't up. Thank you so much.
Shut up.
You'll get a little closer. Don't worry about the contract. I am a fae, and the contract is sealed. And you see a symbol appear on your hand. Whenever you are ready, touch the symbol when you're in the forest, and I will find you.
Who do we need to kill and when?
He'll look around suspiciously. You are to kill another of my kind, Clopper.
Oh, I'm
Well,
so
let's
ready.
Let's just go kill him right now. Where is he?
Oh, that won't work for me right now. I need to set him up.
All right then. I'll meet you back here then.
dick.
I'll meet you back here then in 20 years.
That won't work for me.
When is convenient?
I would like it to happen within the next month if possible, as he will be marrying the woman I love in that time.
A month. You see, we're going to be journeying to the world of Ord. So, or I'm sorry, we're going to be journeying to the country of Ord, which I believe is more than a month away.
You're going magical, unless you intend to deceive him.
I'm not telling him that.
Okay. Oh,
So we could do it. We could do it quickly within the next day or two. Otherwise, it will probably have to wait a good several months.
I know. He'll hand you a radish.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
I'll take the radish. And
This is a powerful artifact. It can bring you back here in an instant.
by eating it.
Yes. Make sure your friends are touching you.
Yeah.
Okay then. We'll return here then, as soon as our business in Ord is concluded.
I can't wait. Thank you so much. Soon I will be with the woman I love, and Clopper will taste the cold embrace of death.
I'm certain she will be greatly impressed by your willingness to murder immediately for her.
Hell yeah! All right, you've chosen to accept the strange satyr's request. These are acorns of healing. They will heal you for 30 hit points when used.
Yikes. Those are pretty strong. Yeah, I'll just walk back in and say, well, I've got another contract, but not right now.
Okay. And yeah, we're coming up on the end, so I'll call it there.
Okay. What?
Holy shit. It It took a little longer than I intended. We didn't get quite as far because I swear to God, we must have spent a collected total 30 minutes of just laughing. This was nonsense.
I love that he says the price is killing someone when Galathiel literally does contracts for free because he thinks it's fun.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, kill some, sure, why not?
Oh, it's been a long time since I've done my satyr voice. Feels good, man. All right. Well, that'll be the end of this session. Stretch. I want to thank everybody that showed up and watched. I want to thank Fairlight, Tyrradin, and Ronnie for showing up, playing, having a good time. Hope you guys had a good time.
Mm-hmm. It was a blast.
Oh, man.
Very much so.
I'm trying to think of my favorite moment. First session was definitely, are these strawberries? That's going to stick with me forever, but...
Head and lap, I think, was your favorite.
Head and lap. Yeah, I gotta give it to Ronnie. Head and lap. Head and lap was sweet. Gee, I sit down to meditate and reflect with my mental. I put my head on his lap. What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god, dude.
Waking up with a goblin in my tent was my least favorite part.
That was my favorite part.
That was my least favorite part. Oh my god.
Spiteful prayers.
Good times. All right, I'm gonna go and wrap this up real quick. Are we good for the 1st of December?
The first, maybe.
Maybe.
I will find out because I have a promotional stream that I'm supposed to be doing on the 2nd, and I think I'm traveling for it. So, let me find out.
All right. Just let me know throughout the week. What about the rest of you?
You know me.
That should be good.
Okay, should be good. All right. We'll meet up next time. Thanks to everybody that subbed. Thanks for everybody that watched and followed and all that good stuff. Blah, 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 blah. All that good stuff. Thank you. All right, I'm going to shut down everything. Good times. Good times. Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.